Welcome, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you're interested in a reading, you are in luck because we are doing readings right now here live on air. So again, if you want a reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who is new here, does not know me, has never seen me before. That is what occurs. So anyways, we are doing freebies. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section to get qualified for a free reading. Hello out there. Hello. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium. I do card readings where I do a topical reading. You tell me the topic, I channel a message, and I tell you what you need to know, the details, hopefully giving you some clarity or insight. I am a medium, but I do evidential mediumship. So what I do is I ask you who you want to get in contact with. Hi, Jackie. And then I reach out to that person. I provide evidence about that person and then provide messages as well. I am also a human design professional, so I do human design readings as well. So human design body graphs are what the chart is known as. It's all about you, what type of energy you have, how it works for you, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. And last but not least, I do astrology readings as well. So if you're interested in any of those, I'd be happy to read that for you. Again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings are all available here. And you're going to get an in-depth reading, an in-depth 5-minute reading for a $15 donation. But you are in luck because we are doing free readings right now. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here today. Good morning, Kelly. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. We're just doing freebies right now. So if you're interested in a freebie, you get priority because you are a subscriber. But we are waiting to see who's interested. Getting ready for a session today. So tired. Okay, perfect. Do you want to do a certain topic? I feel tired too. My mom, she didn't wake me up. I was trying to wake up anyways. I was just kind of ignoring my alarm clock. But she ended up busting a tire, and she needed me to come save her and her Boston Terrier. All right, Kelly, let's do a general reading for you, my friend. All right, Spirit, this is for Kelly. Hi, Ren. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what is the message for Kelly? Spirit, what is the message for Kelly? Yeah, this is the second Boston Terrier that my parents have had. The first Boston Terrier. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Mana. Thank you so much for the follow. His name was Buster. I called him Buster Rabbit. He was supposed to be my dog, but he just loved my mom. He was like, this is my person. And I had another dog that was my grandfather's dog, but my grandfather and my grandmother both passed, so she ended up staying with us until her dying days. But that was my dog. Like, that dog gravitated towards me, and the dog that was supposed to be my dog stayed at my parents' house because he just loved my mom. Hi, Meg. Good morning. All right, Kelly, this is the last shuffle. What does Kelly need to know, Spirit? What's the message for Kelly? What's the message for Kelly? New beginnings at the bottom of the deck. This is the Ace of Wands. Passion, desire, motivation, transformation, psychic abilities are all within the wands, the suit of wands. Now, aces are all brand spanking new beginnings. There's something coming in that you have maybe never experienced before, or something you've been wanting to start that is new. Winnie, don't mess with your sister. Winnebago. Sorry, Winnie is a unrelenting cat. He's an instigator. But anyways, the Ace of Wands is saying something you're passionate about is coming in. Honestly, I feel rejuvenated from this. Ooh. I love this because like you were literally saying how tired you were. We have the 5 of Pentacles as a card of like, I did all this work. I put all this effort into it. I took all this time, this energy, and this is it. This is all I've gotten for all the energy that I've spent on this, all the time I've spent on this. Like, wow. Great. Right? It's very apathetically looking at them, be like, I took care of you, and this is what you got. Give me for taking care of you. But here's the thing. Is that yes, it may be exhausting, but you are doing the work that's worth it. You are absolutely doing the work that's worth it. You are putting your energy into it. You are getting into alignment, all in alignment here, going back to the drawing board, having a pentacle right there. But there is something here that just makes me feel like, yes, I am getting to it. I may be starting something new in this work that's worth it, because it's always about work here with you. Even if there's anything else going on in your life, Spirit's like, concentrate on work, concentrate on work, concentrate on work. Like, that is where you need to go. But this is a new leap of faith you're going to take on yourself. The sun is here shining at your back. This is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. This is a new beginning that is going to be really, really beneficial for you. That's really going to take off, because you have everything you need to start this new beginning. Everything you need to start it. You have the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance, success, power, innocence, protection, constant access to it, as above, so below. So what have you been manifesting? Because watch that come in. And usually I don't do 5 cards. I don't know why I did 5 cards today, but I did. And then we end with the 6 of cups. The 6 of cups is harmony. Filling your cup to feed to your inner child, to make sure that you feel good about yourself in all angles, all ways, all segments of your life. So you had an extra long free reading here today, Kelly. But I think whatever's going on, like, you're going to have a new beginning. It's going to like spruce some things up. It's going to invigorate you. And you're going to take that leap of faith, know that you have everything that you need to be successful, because you do, and you're going to make it. Thank you. You're very welcome, Kelly. You're very welcome, my love. All right, guys. So Kelly accidentally got a full reading, essentially. Well, a mini full reading, like the 5-minute reading, but she's not quite 5 minutes. For a freebie, which is usually not how we do it. Usually we just do the bottom and 2 from the top. So if you are interested in a free reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. If you want a full reading, just like we did for Kelly, go ahead and submit a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading. It's going to be an in-depth reading here of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That was very kind. She just sent me a tip. That was very, very kind. Amy, thank you so much. I just got your donation in. So, Amy, we're going to do your reading right now. What type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you so much. And so, guys, we are starting the donated readings at this time. So go ahead and get your donation in to the link in my profile. Once I get off of things, I swear to God, I have a dog's sense of like presence, where a dog is very in the now and doesn't really remember anything that's not in the now. So like cats. And so I always feel like I have to figure this out afterwards. I have to figure out this out afterwards. And then I don't. I don't. But Amy, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. But I still have to figure out like what that button does there, what you guys are seeing there. Career, please. It's review season. I want to know how I will fare and where I'm going next. All right. Amy is a subscriber, so they are going to get an additional minute for free. Come on now. There we go. 6 minutes on the timer for Amy. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, my friend. And let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths. And then I'll give you a timestamp when I'm ready to pull the cards here for you. Spirit, this is for Amy. Spirit, what do they need to know about career, specifically about their review and where they're going next? Spirit, what does Amy need to know about their job review and where they're going next? Spirit, what does Amy need to know about their job review and where they're going next? Amy, your timestamp is 10 minutes. Tyrone is a $15 donation. Go ahead and go to my profile and submit your donation. First off, I just feel like there's a part of me that feels really prepared for this. Like, I feel like I've been doing the best that I can, and that I feel like I've been doing good work, good quality work. So I feel like I don't feel like I'm buzzing too much about it or worried too much about it. Like, I'm curious to see what they say. I'm curious to see if I get a raise. I'm curious to see if I get qualified for something else, if there's something like that in your reviews. But like, I just feel like I know my skill set. I know what I bring to the table, and I feel like I'm really confident in my job. She goes, that tracks. Let me see what the cards have to say, though. But I think you're going to do fine. And if anyone's like out to get you, which I don't think is what's happening here, but I would definitely like back up your skill sets with like all the receipts of what you've been doing, how you've been doing it. Like, this is what I have to show, like the physicality other than your report. But again, I don't think anyone's like out to get you. I think you're going to do just fine. Justice is here, balance and fairness. So I definitely think they're going to be fair. I definitely do think that. I think it's going to be a very fair review. Yes, girl, the receipts, like literally just keep the receipts just in case. You never know if there's somebody out there who's just like jealous of you. You know, there's so many people out there that don't know how to handle their jealousy. Like, get the fuck out of here. But again, I don't think that's what's happening here. I do see justice. I see fairness, equality. She really is somebody that you see. What you see with her is what you get with her. She's very transparent. She's an honest person. She's a truth seeker. This is very, very good. You may work in legal, potentially. I don't really know that or not. But the justice card can relate to legal issues. Very interesting cards here. The Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles came out, which actually quite surprises me. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. The Five of Pentacles is I'm out in the cold, I'm desolate, I have no leg to stand on. I used to be in this nice warm building, and now I'm not so much. So definitely keep the receipts. Definitely keep them handy, because if there's something going on that is like being like, what the fuck? Like, why is my review like this? Like, I have all the evidence to show that I do my job and I do it well. Like, but just be careful here, because there's something here that's just weird. I want to clarify both of these. Overthinking comes in with it. The Two of Wands is the overthinking card. So I think you might be afraid of this. This might feel like I'm nervous about this. Corey, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. But yeah, so don't overthink. Don't be your own enemy, because we do have things that you might end up like feeling like you want to move on. This is how I feel for sure. Okay. So like, we're worried about the review, but I feel like you do a good job. But the Chariot is here. Now you have the Magician's Wand right here. The Magician's Wand is a card of saying that you have everything that you need. You have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have the wands, you have this growth of abundance. You see her wand right there in that hand. Yes, yes, yes. She has constant and consistent access to her abundance. She is a manifester. She manifests the life that she wants because she has everything she needs to manifest that life. Okay. We have the Chariot though, so we're moving forward with, but we may feel stuck because we want to move forward. I said we are moving forward. I misspoke. We want to move forward, but we have our mindset stuck here. Remember, the overthinking card is right here. So I would go with the flow. You are ready for this, because this card is ready. This card's ready to move forward. Their mindset's just confusing them or making them feel like they have to stay. This is the card of Cancer. Cancer is the 4th house of family and home. But this is really, again, wanting to move forward, but having a mindset that makes you stuck. Now, I do want you to look at her earrings, because there's the star in her earrings. The moon is on her lapel. So we are talking about the star card and the moon card in the Chariot and Magician. Like, there's a lot going on here. She says, I'm a Cancer. So this could just mean that you're a Cancer, but it just feels like in order to achieve my wishes, my dreams, my manifestations, star card, I have to go through the unseen, the unknown to get evolution, or to expand, grow, and receive wisdom. And that's when I'm going to move on. Okay. So all of those cards are all in here. 111 on the timer, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations coming in, new beginnings coming in. And we're ending here with the Queen of Wands, which is my favorite card in the deck, favorite court card specifically, and the King of Pentacles, who I also really like. The Salem Binks of it all right here, luck on your side. No matter what is happening, you have luck on your side. Yes, she knows. You have this ability to be transformative, but the Queen of Wands is warm and inviting, and people gravitate towards her and they want to be your best friend and they want to hang out with her. They're like, oh my God, you're so cool. Like, how are you so cool? But she's really transformative. She's really passionate and desiring and desirable. Like, she goes for her passions. She doesn't let anything stop her. Then we have the King of Pentacles, who is very slow moving because he's Taurus. Taurus is the second house of income and possessions. He's the richest king in the deck. He is the most stable king in the deck. He is the most luxurious king in the deck. Now, this is something that we're going to mix, like, our passions with our luxuries, our riches, our motivations, our income. We may take our time to figure out what our next move is, but I do feel like you are going to be moving on either through a different position or moving on through another job, another company, because this makes me really nervous that this is how you feel. And I feel like you're really, like, you do your job. Like, I feel like you do your job. So this could be somewhere that you're working that's a little bit toxic. But Amy, I hope that helps. I hope they give you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you. I have been worried. I did an egg cleanse last night. Ooh, how'd it go? Was there anything attached? Hi, Judy. Thank you for liking the live. And guys, we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice. Psychic readings, where I channel a message, I pull the cards. Evidential mediumship, where you tell me who I'm getting in connection with. I get in connection with that spirit. I tell you who I have here. Evidentially, I give you information. You let me know if that makes sense. And then I provide messages for you as well. I feel better now energetically. Great. I'm so glad to hear that. Also, take a bath or a shower. And when you're in the shower, when you're, like, literally, like, washing any part of you, just, like, energetically think about how, like, there could be, like, stuck, like, stuff in here. There's, like, energy stuck to my skin, and I'm washing it off and I'm watching it go down the drain. And you can just wash all of it off as well. But we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, which is a chart reading all about your energy, what type you have, how it works, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. There we go. Okay, YouTube is back. Good. YouTube was, like, having a moment. All right, guys. Hey, you a Swiftie? No wonder I find you. I am a Swiftie. I actually have a shirt that I haven't worn live for a minute, but it's, like, literally a shirt of Taylor just, like, flipping off the camera, and it's on a shirt that's, like, also I cut it up like this, where it's off the shoulder. I cut it up. No, it didn't come that way. Next time I hopefully you'll be here next time I wear it. I should wear it today, to be honest. That would have been smart, but I decided, Incubus is my favorite band. I love them so much. So I'm wearing my Incubus shirt today, because I'm pretty sure my Taylor Swift shirt is dirty. But I have a hat I could be wearing, my Swiftie hat. My best friend went to San Diego, I think it was, to visit her biological mom. And she saw a Swiftie hat while she was out there, and she bought it for me. She is the best. All right, guys, who's interested in a reading? Who's interested in a reading, guys? $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Go ahead and submit your donation in now. I'd love to give you some clarity or insight through the cards. I would love to give you connection through somebody who has passed away in the spiritual realm. Not might have. I do human design readings, and I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, astrology readings. Yeah. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. Oh, Crystal is back. Hey, girl, hey. Thank you, Becky, for liking the live. Guys, when we get up to 30,000 likes, that is when we do the collective reading. So go ahead and tippity tap that screen. we got a couple of taps to go. There's a couple. You know. All right. Hey, guys, hey. Anyone out there in the ether who's like, I want to know about this certain thing, this topic, come on in. Let me know what it is. By submitting a $15 donation, you are going to receive a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice. I have 4 modalities to choose from. Like how I did that. 4 modalities to choose from. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. So whatever it is that you're interested in knowing, I can provide that for you. Hey, guys, hey. So, Kelly, are you going to the visual movie thing? I don't know what to call this Taylor Swift movie that's coming in, but it's like is it a visual album? Is that what it is? I have no idea. But are you going to it? I feel like new things keep popping up every time I do the mediumship with you. Ooh. That's interesting. Hopefully it's a good thing. And thank you for letting me know that as well. No, I'm not. I don't really have a Swiftie near me to go with. I'm literally dragging my best friend. I called her up and I was like, what are you doing Friday? She's like, I don't think I have plans. I was like, perfect. You're coming with me. My mom said nobody has been able to channel her mom. And she told me what you all said was correct, but Becky says, oh yes, I feel like I learn a little bit more about him each time. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. Kelly said, I'm hoping whatever comes out, it's on Disney Plus or something soon. I still have personally, you guys can watch Disney Plus all you want. I don't care. But personally for me, I still have like a animosity towards them right now about the Jimmy Kimmel thing, about trying to take away be complicit in taking away our First Amendment right, because they weren't taking it away. But they were being complicit. So I have a little bit of a meh towards them, but I also love Disney. I was going to go on a Disney vacation next year. We were planning it and stuff. Now I don't know if we're going to go. We'll see. We'll see what's going on, see how I feel about it. Maybe it just needs to get out of it. But my sister, that wasn't anyway. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. All you said was correct, but my sister, that it wasn't. Anyway, can we do another reading and you can ask her something that you can ask? So when I channeled your sister, it wasn't correct? Is that what you're saying? But yeah, if you are interested in doing more mediumship, absolutely, Crystal, we can do that. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation. We'll get that reading to you right away. There's no wait. Or something, they may be something her and her mom knows. Well, I can see what comes through. I can't guarantee what's going to come through. Bye, Kelly. Have a great day and good luck. I can't really guarantee you what's going to come through. I can definitely try and see what comes through, and hopefully that makes sense for your mom with your sister. But all I can do is communicate with them, and they tell me what they want to know. She told my sister that it wasn't correct. So with your grandma, okay. So this is your grandma. When she was talking with you and she saw the video, she said everything I said was correct, but then told your sister that it wasn't correct. If I'm understanding that fully, which is odd. Okay, because you were right on track with my dog, so I know you're good. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. Yeah, go ahead and submit that donation. We'll see what we need to get information to convince your mom, I guess, that her mom is here. I'm not really looking to convince people, though. That's the thing. Is I can't guarantee what comes through. I can't guarantee the messages. I just give you what I get, and usually it's evidential. Yeah, I do animals as well, Becky. Yes, I do alive animals and past animals. I'm an animal communicator. Okay, thank you. Yes, no problem. I'm sold, BRB. Okay, Becky. Sounds good. Ugh. I'm in the part of my cycle that I just feel pudgy everywhere. Yesterday, when I was live, I was like, "Ooh, I'm looking snatched and cute," and today I'm just like rolly, even though these are pants. That's a roll. Like I'm just feeling real bloated today. Being a woman is really great. Hey, Steffi. Like we have days where we're like, "Oh, we kill her. We sexy. We skinny. We feeling good about ourselves." Not necessarily skinny, just feeling ourselves. And it's just like the next day comes and it's like, how am I this uncomfortable in my body right now? Oh my goodness. I think I feel like I'm like 2 weeks out from my period. So I don't know. Steffi's like, right. It's crazy how your cycle really affects you like that. It's nuts. All right. Oh, 45. Okay. Becky wants 3 animals. Crystal is here as well. So Crystal, we're going to do you first. And then we're doing Becky's 3 animals here. So Becky. Just so we can get it all in. Oh, did I miss somebody else? I think something else just came through. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I think I might have missed something else. So I just want to check, make sure. But Crystal, we're going to do you first. And then we are going to do the 3 animals for Becky. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. I don't know what that was. Probably an email or something. Oh, Steph, I got you. You're going to be after Becky. Becky has 3 readings coming, though. Just full disclosure. So it's going to be round about 20 minutes before we get to yours, my love. Round about 20 minutes. Just full disclosure for you. Hi, Layla. So let me know when you're back in the room here, Crystal. Okay, perfect. Thanks for understanding. Hey. Even if you can just get her name. So I will try my best, but I don't do names. I don't do well with names. It's not really my strong suit or forte. So I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to get her name right. For me, I don't know why it's so difficult to get names, but it's very hard for me personally to get names. So if that's what's going to take to convince her, she may never be convinced, just FYI. So this is for your grandma on your mom's side. Just going to use some cleansing breaths right now. I'm going to give you your timestamp as soon as I call you in. All right, your timestamp's going to be about 36 minutes, give or take a couple seconds here, okay? Spirit, this is for Crystal. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Crystal's grandma on her mom's side. Crystal's grandma on her mom's side. Crystal's grandma on her mom's side. I get a lot of country music with her, like old school country music. Like I'm seeing Minnie Pearl. I also heard Minnie, so I don't know if that's a name that's important, but I heard the name Minnie, and then I just started seeing country artists like Loretta Lynn, Minnie Pearl, like old school country music. I just really feel like with her energy, she makes me feel like she was somebody who was really, I feel like she would dance. I feel like she was fun, but I feel like she was also very proper. I feel like she liked like she liked order. She liked things to be in their place. She didn't like a lot of chaos. I think you like chaos or even being rushed. Like being rushed makes me feel very irritated and mad and frustrated. Like I just get a lot of like, I can't be rushed. I'm going to do things on my own time in my own way. Like, and you can't stop me. Like, don't rush me. Um, when I ask her name, I do get Stephanie. And again, I'm not good with names. So if it's not it, I'm not going to be surprised that it's not it. Could be an S name, but I did hear Stephanie. It's just one of those things that I don't know why I can't get names. I don't know why. Maybe I'm in my head too much about it and I've got to be too serious about it or something. But either way, she's showing me an emerald ring or a green ring. It may not be like true emerald. It might be costume jewelry. But she's showing me this like gold and green, potentially emerald ring. So I don't know if this is something that she had, if she had a lot of costume jewelry, if somebody has this particular item, but I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. There's something here. I feel like she was a creative as well because she's showing me like sewing and knitting and things of that nature. So I think she was really great at sewing. Maybe she made her own things. I don't feel like she made her own clothes. I feel like that might have been too much, but I feel like she made like blankets or scarves or things like that. Like I feel like she quilting comes in as well. Let me know if this is making sense here, Crystal, by saying yes, no, or I don't know, nothing more, nothing less. But it does feel like she did have a knack for like sewing and that type of artistry, knitting, sewing, quilting, things like that. Yes, the sewing department closed for her. All right. With her, like, I don't know if she had an S name. I get Savannah now. I'm just trying to get a name. I'm just trying hard to get a name. I'm so sorry if it's not correct, but she might have had an S name, Savannah, Stephanie. I don't know, something along those lines. But I'm gonna digress on the name here because I don't want to concentrate on it, get too much in my own head, and miss something else. Gosh, she makes me feel very like she was somebody who was very prepared. Like she makes me feel like she was very like I can handle this situation, I can handle emergencies, I can handle this, I can handle it. I feel like she was very good at like staying calm for the most part. It's hard to stay calm, so I'm sure there's times where she wasn't so calm, but I do feel like for the most part she was very even keeled, very calm, and was able to like just handle whatever was thrown at her. She gives me like religious vibes as well. So she might have been really religious. She might have been active in the church. What is something that you need your daughter to know? What is something your daughter needs to know about you so that we can let her know here? What did she want? Okay. What did she want to say to my mom right before her passing? Okay, let's see what's going on. Right before the passing, like she's showing me her immediate passing right now where she's in and out, she's yelling for her, like not yelling's the wrong term, but like seeing spirits on the other side. Maybe she's yelling for calling out to her mom or calling out to her husband or whoever. I feel like there was she's showing me that specifically. But there's this feeling of like wanting to tell her that there's a part of me that feels like I want to say sorry to her and apologize to her for something in her childhood. Like it makes me feel like there could have been like a really rough time in her childhood. Could have to do with some sort of like emotional trauma or physical trauma. But it feels more emotional trauma to me. It could be physical. It could be some something really rough. But there's something I want to apologize for that, and then also let her know like how much I appreciate her for taking care of me and loving me and seeing me through. I just feel like your mom was very big presence with her in her later years. It does feel like there's a lot of gratitude, but also like I just want to talk to her about like how sorry I am that emotional trauma, physical trauma, whatever trauma she experienced happened. This makes me feel like somebody might have put hands on your mom in some way. But Crystal, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Like I said, I can't guarantee what comes forward. And she just gives me whatever she wants me to know. That's how mediumship works for any medium. Like we get what we get. We can't guarantee what we're going to get. And I'm really not looking to convince your mom, to be completely honest with you. Like if she doesn't believe, that's okay. That is okay. That's no sweat off my back. But I do hope this made sense. I hope it gave you some clarity or insight or some comfort in some way. She makes me feel like she was really like a very like neat and tidy, organized lady. Like that's how she makes me feel. But I do hope it made sense there, Crystal. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight or some comfort in some way. And thank you so much for being here. I know. I'm sorry. I put you on the spot. I believe you. No, I know you believe me. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not trying to convince your mom. But it is as it is. I know you like, I just really appreciate you coming back, getting another reading. I hope it made sense as well as the other reading did. I don't know why she would tell your sister that it didn't make sense when it made sense to her when she watched it with you. Like that's weird to me. That's weird. Just be honest and upfront. Like it didn't make sense. That's okay. Or it did make sense. Great. But I don't know why she would flip it around with you. That's a little weird. Anyways, we're going to move on though. Crystal, thank you again. And again, I'm so sorry for the passing of your grandma. It's no fun. Grandmas are the best. So my heart goes out to you. All right, Becky, let's go ahead and do your 3 pets. Neither. I don't know why she did it either. Yes. Who knows? Everyone has their own reasons for their own things that they do. So maybe it was to just be agreeable. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know your mom's reasoning. But Becky, let me know who we're getting in contact with first. Who's our first pet? Oopsies. Okay, past cat Hunter. Okay, let's get Hunter on the horn. I saw 444 because it was a 44 minutes and 40 seconds when I closed my eyes. So just so you know, I saw 444. Angels are here. Protection is here. All right, your timestamp is for about 46 minutes. Give it a 15 seconds either way. But this is for Becky. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Becky's cat Hunter. Getting in contact with Becky's cat Hunter. Spirit, getting in contact with Becky's cat Hunter. So I don't know. I get a tuxedo cat, which actually excites me because usually all cats are orange and all dogs are brown. But I am seeing a tuxedo cat today. I don't know if that's the coloration he had or not, but that is who I saw was a tuxedo. Oh my gosh, Hunter, I feel like was just a love bug. Like he's showing me. Oh, he was not. Okay. But it's still nice not to just see an orange cat. I will say that. But either way, Hunter makes me feel like he was a cuddle bug. Like he's giving me the face, the rubbing on the face thing. Like he's on your stomach, like doing the kneading. He's making biscuits and he's rubbing on your face. And I feel like you are somebody that he definitely did that to. Thank you, Spirit. He might have not been a love bug with everyone else, but he was definitely like, you are my person. Yes, that was his spot right here, just like do 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 do, like doing little biscuits there. Um, Gosh, he makes me feel like he was funny. Like he makes me feel like I crack up every time he plays with his toys. He's showing me like, and it could just because this is how my cats play, so he's just kind of showing me that. But he's showing me like a fish that he's playing with, and he has like he's on his back, and he has it like this, and he's just like wiggling with it, like he's just having a blasty blast Um, with that toy, whatever it is for him. But he's showing me the fishes that my cats play with. Um, he just makes me feel like he was just so much like a light in my life and so much fun to be around. And like this was maybe my first real cat, like a cat that was really like mine or made me feel like it was mine. He does kind of make me feel like a family cat, but like I feel like he's like he gravitated towards you. Yes, he was my first. uh Oh my gosh, he's showing me temptations, like the temptation treats. He loved them. And he just like immediately is like, like, where's my treat? Where's my temptations? Um, I feel like he loved those. I don't know. There's something here with like he is showing me tuna in a can. A lot of cats do show me tuna in a can. So I don't know if he was fed tuna out of the can or not, but like there's something here with like just loving like tuna. Loving tuna, loving the fish of the sea, or no, what is it? The chicken of the sea. um he makes me feel like he was a very like picky cat though. Very picky. Like he would like this brand, not like that brand. Like this, like that. Like occasionally it was a treat. Oh, so for the tuna was occasionally a treat. He loved it though. Um mm. I feel like he slept right next to me. Like every time I go to bed, I don't know if he'd go to bed with you, or he just end up with you in the middle of the night. But like he just makes me feel like he would roll up and like do a little circle, and he would just like be on my side or be right by me. Like I just feel like he would sleep with me. But I feel like he did it on his own accord, like because he's showing me Salem. He says yes, he's showing me Salem because Salem doesn't come to bed. Salem comes to bed when he's ready to come and snuggle with me, and that's when he comes to bed. And that's how Hunter is showing me as well. Like I come to bed on my own terms, but I do go to sleep with mom. He's showing me like being a shoulder cat. None of my cats are shoulder cats. 0% of my cats are shoulder cats. I have 4 of them. But I'm seeing him as a shoulder cat. Like a cat that maybe wanted to be high up on you. Maybe if you were sitting, like he would like try to like get up here. Like there's something here like he with height, like being high and being big. So he might really gravitate towards like the top of the refrigerator, top of cabinetries, like the shoulders. Um, I feel like you rescued him. He's showing me like him very small. I don't know if this was the cat distribution system or what, but I feel like there was something here like you got him off the streets. Like you found him and you're like, this is mine. He is mine. Um, or maybe somebody found him on the streets and gave him to you because that's what happened with Salem. Like somebody found him in the streets and gave him to me. I got him as a kitten, but it was from a family friend. Ooh, because there's something here with like she saved me, she saved me. Like I get that. So I don't know if there was something else that you saved him from, but he's showing me something as a kitten, feeling like you saved him. Um, so maybe that's just how he's seeing it. Like he's just seeing it as like you coming in and saving him. But Becky, that was our 5 minutes for Hunter. Who else are we getting a hold of? Current dog Daisy. Okay, let's get Daisy. She makes me feel like she knew Hunter. Like she knew Hunter. She met him before his passing. Maybe they had a bond. Um, but immediately, like I get that they were friends, that they knew each other. And if they didn't know each other, they might see each other like spiritually because the animals can see better. Oh, she's saying no. Let me get into a better breath then. But they might know each other through spirit though, because animals can, especially cats. Cats can see spirit. Like we all have experienced our cat just like staring off somewhere and be like, why are you staring there? It's because they're staring at a spirit. Let's see. For Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. For Kelly, for Becky, Becky, Becky. I just keep getting a lot of like play stances with her. What a play stance is for a dog is when their hind leg or their front legs are like spread out, but their butt is up, so they kind of look like this thing. And that's like a playful stance. I feel like this dog is very playful. I feel like she wants to play a lot. I feel like there's a certain time though, maybe like 7 p.m., something like that, where she just gets all this energy and she just wants to play. And she might be really annoying at this time. Maybe she's barking. Maybe she's like bringing you a slobbery treat or like whatever her, I want to call her toys treats. A slobbery toy to you. Like there's just something here that's just very much like, play, 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 play. Like just play with me. um, she's showing me like outside and running. I don't know if she goes to a dog park. I don't know if she has a big backyard. But there's just this. I just want to run. Like I just want to go. Like I just want to just like run the fence line and run, run, run. Like I feel like I can just do all this running. So if you can take her to a big backyard, preferably dog parks, just make sure she has all her vaccinations. All her vaccinations are up to date if you're going to take her to a dog park. Because dog parks parasites can be in dog parks. Dog parks are not actually very cleanly. So just be cautious of it. Hi, Nilla. Dog parks are kind of gross. But if that's the only place you have for her to run around, she wants to run. She wants to run. She wants to run. She wants to run. She loved visiting my dad's land to run. Oh, I love that. But yeah, so I definitely would give her a safe space to just run, so that she could just let out some of this energy, just all pent up. Just popping by to say hi, girly, hi. Because I just want to let loose. I just want to go. I want to run. Mm. It is so funny from how much energy she has to when she has no energy, and then she's just a potato. She's just laying around. She's being lazy. She's being funny. She's like doing all these like funny things on the couch, like laying on her back and smiling at you. You know, when dogs show their like little canine teeth through their little muzzles. Is she happy with us? I feel like she is. I feel like she could do with more play. She could do with more playing. Um, and I don't know if you kennel her or not, but there's something here about like not really liking to like stay in one area. So I don't know if she stays in a room in a kennel or whatnot. That's not my favorite, but you know, dogs have to learn how to be trusted in order for them to be out of their kennel or to be free roaming in the home. So I don't know. I always had free roaming dogs, but we had a landing space instead of a kennel. So if we needed to put our dog down there for whatever reason, we would put them in the landing. But like I just don't want to be contained anywhere. I just want to be able to go, 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 go. But I do. I feel like she's happy. I feel like she doesn't know how to not be happy. Like she's just excitement, excitement, excitement. I feel like if she was Spinal Tap, she would be at 11. Spinal Tap's an old school movie, if you guys don't know that. We have recently, since my in-laws moved in with more dogs. I don't remember what I said for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So there might be more dogs to play with, more kennels. Oh, for kenneling. Okay, okay, okay. So that's where the kettling is. And she's like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I just want to run. But you have to do what you have to do. Sometimes they don't understand. But just explain to her as much as you can. Be like, this is not permanent. This is temporary, but you have to be in here. Give her something healthy to destroy when she's in there, because I feel like a lot of anxiety is in there. So give her a peanut butter cardboard box. What that is literally you smear peanut butter in a cardboard box. They're allowed to eat the cardboard. It's fine. It's not going to mess with their digestive tract. It's not going to clog them up. So go ahead and do that. And if you want to throw some like treats, you want to break up like some treats and throw it in there. Put some like newspaper type paper in there as well, because they can eat that, just so they have something to do and something to destroy that is actively beneficial for them and not going to cause any damage for anybody. So I definitely would suggest doing that, because I do feel anxious in that kennel. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there as well. All right, Becky. So that was Daisy for our 5 minutes for Daisy. And who's our third pet? And then after this, we have Steph. And then after Steph, we don't have anyone else. Go ahead and submit your donation of $15 donation. Last up, current dog Luna. Immediately, I get sweet baby angel. I think Luna's not as energetic as the other dog, but let me get into a better connection just to make sure. But she just makes me feel like she's like just an angel. Immediately. She definitely she's definitely older. Okay. So she doesn't have that burst of energy that Daisy has. She's at 6 instead of 11. Daisy just makes me feel like she wants to be around you. She wants to be around you. She wants to be around mom. If you have a partner, maybe your partner, but like it makes me feel like Daisy's like, not Daisy, sorry. Luna is like my dog that just kind of like make sure like I'm okay. She'll come in and check in on me in the bathroom, like, you good? Okay. Like, I just feel like she checks up on me. She's very much like, this is my mom. Where is she going? I want to know where mom's going. Just wants to be in it, in the know, in the now. If she could go with you everywhere, I feel like she would. I do feel like she favors me more. I feel like if she could go everywhere with you guys, I really feel like she would. Even though she does make me feel slower, she makes me feel like she could have some joint pain that I don't think she might be showing, but there could be a potential of joint pain. Cosequin is, ask your vet first. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not telling you, to do this or not to do this, but I asked your vet about Cosequin and if that would be appropriate for Luna to take to try to mitigate any potential like joint related pain. Because I just don't think she's showing it. But she gives me a lot of couch imagery. She gives me a lot of like couch potato. She gives me a lot of like, I'm a snuggle here. I might snuggle with you, but you might be a little too hot for me. So I'm just going to like lay on this couch cushion next to you. Like, she's giving me a lot of couch imagery. Maybe she wants to be on the couch if she's not on the couch, but I think she is on the couch. She loves to lay around. She's a little potato. That's what I call dogs that are just lazy. They're lazy potatoes. They're little potatoes. Luna makes me feel contentment. That's what she makes me feel like. She's content in the home. She's content with whoever comes in her home. She doesn't make me feel like she barks super a lot. I think she might bark when somebody knocks on the door, somebody comes in for the first time until she sees who it is. But she doesn't make me feel like she's much of a barker or a talker like that. I feel like she's more like a, what's Daisy doing? Why is she barking? Oh, okay. like type of dog. Yep, that's her, absolutely. I think you're doing really right by your pups. I really do. I think you're doing right by your pups. And Elise, I got you. Thank you so much. You're going to be after Steph here, who's next. But this is This makes me feel very much like she. I feel like this dog is my buddy. How does she feel about Daisy's addition? Okay, Daisy's addition. She's just like, she's giving me this look of this look of like, they brought in this dog. This dog is just crazy. This dog just runs and runs, and she hits me with her toys, and she tries to get me to play with her, and I just jump on the couch. I just jump on the couch and tell her no. I feel like she does play sometimes though, but the way Daisy wants to play and the way Luna wants to play, they're two different plays. There are two different types of play. I wanted her to have a playmate though. And Luna's like, this thing? I do feel like they are forming a bond though. I feel like it's a slow bond, but I do feel like they are forming a bond. They make me feel like they do. Like I feel like they're gonna cuddle with each other if they're not already cuddly. Hi, Miss K. I feel like they're gonna end up like touching butts. That's what I say when my cats like they touch their butts together and they're like laying like their heads are over here, but their butts are right here. It's like you touching butts. I do feel like they'll do that. I just feel like Luna is going to give in to Daisy. I don't think she's gonna have a choice. And I do think they're gonna have a bond. Oh, good. They're getting there at nights. Yeah, they feel like they're gonna bond. I will say Luna doesn't want to run. Like Luna, I think Luna barely I think she likes a walk. I think she likes a short walk, a short distance walk. I don't think she likes like a big walk. She's not the dog to go on your dad's property and run the whole thing. She'll probably like run halfway and be like, "Where's mom?" Okay, let me go back to mom. Like she's not. She just doesn't have the oomph to her anymore. I feel like she likes Tuggy. She's not as active as she used to be, but she likes to be outside. Right? Being outside and going on walks are a little different, right? Being outside is like being out there, like hanging out, watching nature, like doing my instinctual things, and then going on a walk is like literally just like the movement, right? The exercise of it. Where outside she can just lay down. She can just lay down and just watch everything. But I feel like she loves the smells. Like she's showing me laying down outside and just like smelling all the smells. Like I think that's something that she really likes to do. I don't know if she's like a hound dog type or like a working dog type, but like I just really want to give her all the smells. Like that to me is how she makes me feel like she likes it. She likes the smells of outside. All right, Becky. I hope that all made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight about your pups. I think you're doing well. I would just give Daisy an activity to do in her that's healthy for her, something to destroy because that helps with anxiety. Anything with the mouth helps with anxiety while she's in the kennel. I think that's the only real homework that I heard from your pets. Otherwise, I feel like they're very content and very happy. All right, Steph, what type of reading are we doing for you, my friend? And then after Steph, we have Annalise. All right, we're going to do a general reading for Steph. Let's go for it. Just going to do some cleansing breaths here. All right, your time says 1 hour, 6 minutes. Spirit, this is for Steph. Spirit, what does Steph need to know? Spirit, what does Steph need to know? Spirit, what is the message for Steph? What's going on here? So I'm not really picking up anything in the body right now. So I don't think there's anything you need to concern about the body itself. There's really nothing I feel pretty even keeled, so I don't feel anything going on. So let's just see what the cards have to say. I'm gonna do one more shuffle here. Hi, Laura. Welcome in, my friend. All right, the Emperor. The Emperor is a father figure. He is the father of tarot. He is also somebody who is a controlling figure. So this could be a CEO, a boss, a partner that may be controlling. But this is somebody who really does want to rule. But they might rule a little selfishly. This is Aries energy. Aries is the natural house of rules and naturally rules the first house of self. Not self. Either way, I can't get that out. Hi, Britt. Thank you for the likes. But to me, when I look at this, it makes me feel like I'm trying to have control in a good way. Like I'm not trying to abuse my power. I'm trying to just be in control of something. Like that's what I feel like immediately when I look at him. It may not have to do anything to do with your father or anyone who has an authority over you. But it just feels like I'm trying to be in control and do my best. Girl, you overthinking is going to be your downfall. Overthinking is going to be your downfall. Girl, my new boss just came in and she's a hard time with language. Oh, is that what's going on here? Don't overthink it though. The Two of Wands is the overthinking card. The Ten of Swords is the put the fork in her, she's done card. This is actually the card of a new dawn. That's what this card really is. But put a fork in her, she's done because she's leaking all this toxicity. There's some hard shit she had gone through. She feels exhausted. She feels tired. She feels mentally drained. So just really not allowing yourself to be overthinking too much and just kind of going with the flow. Because when you learn to go with the flow, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, you are going to be able to bring in the light. What brings in the dawn, right, Steph? What brings in the dawn is always the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. So when you stop overthinking, the sun is going to come shining. So don't get too much in your way. Don't overthink it. Just, go with the flow. And if it's a language barrier here, just let her know, like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm having a hard time understanding you. Do you mind sending me an email with that information? Or, I could try again. I know this is kind of embarrassing for the both of us. But like if you can communicate with me through email, I think we might have a better communication in that way. Like not being offensive, not being like, girl, you can't speak English. What the fuck? Like not like that at all. Just be like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm trying my best to understand you. I'm having a really tough time. Do you mind writing that or writing that in an email for me? Or something along those lines, okay? Annalise is laughing. But you guys are I think things are gonna be fine. I think you're gonna move forward with victory, doing the work that's worth it. You have luck on your side. Like there's so much coming in here that's good. Just don't overthink it, period. And when you're getting your victory, when things are working out and you're like, yes, things are good, things are flowing, things are moving, things are having 11:11 in the Eastern time zone, new beginnings, good things coming in, your manifestations coming true. Don't overthink your victories. Don't overthink like, well, I know I was victorious in this, but like if I could have done it differently or if I could have done it, don't overthink it. Okay. That's like the majority of what I'm seeing here is like overthinking, right? Then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles is like getting back to the drawing board, figuring out what works, what puts me in alignment, putting myself into alignment, getting like me working on me working on a project, me working at work, like whatever it is, like getting yourself into alignment with whatever creativity that you want, right? Like this is all for you and you're able to achieve anything you want because we have victory, we have the work that's worth it, and we have luck. Wheel of Fortune is the card of luck. It's literally the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Have you learned your lessons about overthinking? If not, girl, you're going to repeat that cycle. If you learn to like, okay, I just got to go with the flow. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to like let it go. And then you're going to get this victory. You're going to get the work that's worth it. You're going to get that luck all rolling in for you. The Wheel of Fortune is such a great card and it has all the fixed signs around it too. So Aquarius, Scorpio, which is the next season we're going into, Leo and Taurus. This is all in the middle of their seasons. That's why they are fixed signs. Middle of winter, middle of fall, middle of summer, middle of spring. So that's why they're the fixed sign. So things are fixed. They are not going to really change in any drastic way, but just know the luck is coming in. I've been overthinking everything with her. She's flipped everything on his head. So do your best to try not to overthink it. Try to go with the flow, have everything documented that you can. And not just because of the language barrier, but it's always smart to have everything like in writing. So if anything were to happen and like the company's like, there was a huge mistake that happened, like where did it come from? We have the receipts to see like where did the problem stem? Who didn't communicate correctly? Who didn't do their job correctly? Who didn't see this thing, like whatever, right? Thank you for the heart, me, Annalise, or Annalise. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. If I'm not saying your name right, please do correct me in the comment section. Thanks, girls. So true. I try to get things in writing. Yeah, keep doing it, because I think that's what's best here. All right. I think you're going to make it, though. I think things are going to be fine. I think it's just, honestly, kind of feels a bit like growing pains to me. Like it's nothing like I don't feel like my job's at jeopardy here, but I do feel really frustrated, like with the overthinking though. No, you're saying it right. Yay! Thank you so much. I don't think this is your first time here either, so I should already know. I should already know that I was that your name. All right, Steffi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your reading. I'm so glad that made sense. You hit it on the head. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. And I'm here whenever you need me. Anyone else is interested in a reading? It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice: psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. Right now, we do have Annalise, but after Annalise, we don't have anyone else. Go ahead and submit that donation. All right, Annalise, what type of reading are we doing for you? Lordy. Sorry, I just had to stand up. Like, I'm just feeling like, ugh. I'm feeling so pudgy today. All right. Love reading regarding James. I stepped back so he could get a divorce. Am I still in his future? Okay, let's see what's going on. Hi, Laura. All right, your time save is 1 hour, 15 minutes. Spirit, this is for Annalise. Spirit, what does Annalise need to know about love with James? Spirit, what does Annalise need to know about love with James? Spirit, what does Annalise need to know about love with James? I feel like frustrated. I feel unimpressed. I feel a little discarded at the same time. Like I don't know if he lied to you and he created this future life for you, and now like he's not really doing what he's supposed to be doing, like divorcing his wife. It just feels like I feel like I'm on an island by myself. Like I'm holding all this love here on this island by myself, and it's like, you were supposed to be here an hour ago. You were supposed to be here 3 days ago. Like, hi, Jen. So it just makes me feel like sometimes I don't have words. I just have facial expressions, and that's one of them. Let me see what the cards have to say about it, but let me know if that makes sense there. But I just feel really disappointed. Okay. Just feel really disappointed. Let me see what's going on. One more shuffle here. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands is the card of being at the right place at the right time, having a vantage, being somebody that nobody can touch. The character cannot be touched by these 6 wands here because she is at a better angle. These guys can't hit because of the angle they're at, but she is the one on top. So I do feel like he is front of mind. I think he's disappointed in his marriage ending. Okay, there's something here. I just feel like I just want to roll my eyes. I just want to be like, ugh. Like, it just gives me like this disappointment here. So it could be that. I'm not sure. It just feels disappointing to me. But the Seven of Wands is a great sign. Like, you might be front of mind. You might be somebody he is more interested in. This is the vantage. But let me see what the other cards have to say. So I definitely feel disappointed. There is some things happening here, but there needs to be some moves here. Because I look at the Three of Wands, which is the card of success, but it's just like I look at it and it's just like I'm like I have a longing here. Like I feel like I'm longing for something to come in. I'm waiting here. Like again, I'm on an island by myself. Like I said that earlier, where there's nobody else here. There's nobody else here with her. She's out there looking at the distance and she's just kind of like longing for anything to come in, for things to come in, for her to be able to feel something. And I mean, we have the liar, the cheater, the thief card, the Seven of Swords here. And it just makes me feel like, I don't know. I just feel distrustful. I look at this card and I just like, I don't want to trust James. I don't know. I don't think that's how you feel, but it's just like how I feel. I feel like I don't want to trust him. Like, it's okay to say it. It's just like, I just feel like this person is just like lying to everybody, lying to their wife, lying to you, lying to their boss, lying to their friend, like lying to themselves, you know? And this is what I'm telling you. This is what I feel. So I'm telling you what I feel right now. It just feels like this person is just not like, I'm longing for this person to come in and they're just stirring shit up. So there's something here that just makes me feel uneasy, especially because we have out in the cold and desolate here as well, the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling like I don't have a leg to stand on. Like I have no moves to do. I'm here like trying to make things work, but I'm no longer allowed in the church, because this is a church. I'm no longer allowed in the warmth. I'm no longer allowed to be part of the group. I've been kicked out essentially, even though it was your choice to be like, hey, I'm going to wait here while you figure out your shit. And then I'll be here when you're done with it. I don't know. There's something here. I just feel like there's a longing here. Like when I look at this card, it's just like longing. But we do have 2 more cards, and they are pages. Pages are immature people. There could be children involved with this. Pages can be children or immature people. And it's just like, I feel like with these cards, the way that my heart just feels or my chest just feels, it's just like I want you to like be ready for me. Like I want you to transform into this person that I can be with, because I can't be with somebody in a real way. Kayla, thank you so much. If you're still like married to somebody else. And it's just like, I want this transformation to happen. I want to go with the flow. I want to trust, but there is a new beginning coming in. So there is a potential that they could be getting that divorce, coming back to you again, because you have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But it just feels like an obstacle course to me. It feels like I really have to be patient. Like if I really want to be in this, I really have to be patient with this person. But this card, these two specifically, not these two, sorry. These two specifically concern me very much so. So just know, like, in this relationship, like there could be some lies happening. Okay. Some untruths, not truths happening. All right. So, Annalise, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. There is a potential for something new to come in: passion, desire, motivation, transformation, psychic abilities, brand new beginning. But just know if this is what you want, you might have to wait for it. Okay. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for liking the live as well and sending in your $15 donation. I really do appreciate it. I do hope things work out the way you want them to. I really am rooting for whatever it is that you want. I just hope they're doing the right things as well. All right, Kayla, you're next here, my friend. Thank you, Kayla, for submitting your donation. What type of reading are we doing for you? Just doing a refresh here, guys, on the things. Career path. All right, Kayla, let's do it. All right, your timestamp is going to be 123, 123. Moving on up. So 123 means growth. So we're growing here. So our career path might be growing here. All right, this is for Kayla. Kayla. Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about their career path? Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about their career path? Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about their career path? What's going on? Part of me makes me feel like I'm really reconsidering things. Whether you have a career, you have just a job, or you are a stay-at-home, or you have no job at this time, unemployed, if you will. It just feels like I want to shift. I want something different. I just feel like there's something here that's just like no longer doing what I thought it would do for me, whether it's the pay, whether it's the job itself, whether I'm ready for a promotion. But it just feels like I'm ready to take on something new. All right, I want to do one more shuffle because I keep messing up the shuffle. Make it a good one. Thank you. That was a perfect shuffle. Okay, let's do it. Change of perspectives. Yeah, we're seeing things for exactly how they are. We're not trying to sugarcoat things. We're not trying to wear rose-colored glasses. We are seeing things for exactly how they are. This character hung themselves up by their own ankles so they could see the world in a new light and become enlightened. That's why there's a halo over the person's head, the character's head, is because they are seeing their thank you, Spirit. They are seeing things for maybe the first time in a real way. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The Five of Pentacles is working today. There is a choice at hand. There is a choice at hand. Either I can stay or I can go, right? This is the Five of Pentacles out in the cold and desolate, doesn't have a leg to stand on, is no longer invited into the nice warm area. So this could be I'm socially out. I could be out of a job. I could be just like not doing a great job at work. So I emotionally feel out. Could be any of those. But the Seven of Cups is a choice. It is saying like I have options here. Some options are great. There's hearts, there is victory, there's money, there's justice. Others are not so great because there's snakes and hurricanes, and others are seemingly great, like a rose. It's beautiful. I pick it up and now I've been poked by a thorn and I'm bleeding. So just be really cautious about the choices that you have to make, because there's something here that just makes me feel like I'm on the outs. Like I'm on the outs here. We have the Six of Pentacles here as well. There might be somebody that comes along that really gives you advice or sees that you're doing the work and is like hyping you up or recommending you for a promotion or whatever it may be. There is something here that is going to help you get to the next career thing. It just feels like somebody's like offering me something. I'm offering you a raise. I'm offering you a position. I'm offering you a promotion. I'm offering you, like, it just feels like I'm like the choices that I'm making, even though I feel like I'm leaving something, or maybe I was unceremoniously let go of something. I have the choice, and I feel like somebody is going to help me out here. Somebody's going to be like, I saw a job, or my job is hiring, or, I really like what you do. We're going to promote you. But there's lifestyle changes here as well. Lifestyle change card is the Lovers card. Lovers is partnership as well. So there could be something that you need to change up in your lifestyle. Maybe you need to put yourself out there a little bit more. Like if you're an artist or a creator, like keep creating, keep creating, keep creating. If you are just working a 9 to 5 and you're like, I don't like this anymore. It's not for me. I need to change some things up. You might walk away from that, be offered something else. But there's a choice here. It's a choice. I feel like it's really a choice to walk away from something. But the Lovers, again, is the lifestyle change card. This is Archangel Michael. Michael is the protection angel. And there's only two ways any relationship can go. Either it can flourish or it can burn, right? So there's only two ways any relationships can go. And you have a relationship with your job. You do. We all do. We all have a relationship with our job. I don't want this to mess with your confidence. I want you to know what you want and go forward. We have the stone heart with Venus inside. Venus is a planet of value. Sure, it can be a planet of love. Sure. But she is value. She knows what she puts into anything and she's not receiving what she wants, then she's going to have a problem, right? Very Aphrodite. Very Aphrodite energy. But don't let this mess with your confidence. Be confident in anything you do, even if you have to fake it to make it. I just feel like whatever partnership you guys are going to do, because this could be a partnership as well. So there could be something here that somebody's offering you an idea, a partnership, and then feeling like really in my element, feeling really confident, feeling creative because she's a creative, feeling really and I just feel good. I feel like whatever's happening, thank you, Spirit, is just making me feel very seen, honestly, and I feel like I can handle whatever this is coming in. So if you got to leave something behind, it is a choice you're making, but make sure that you have this partnership set up in a good way before you leave any sort of paying job, because we live in capitalism. So I would definitely suggest to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row before getting this partnership going. Okay. Hopefully that made sense there, Kat. Hopefully that gave you clarity or insight. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. And I hope that made sense. That's all very validating. Thank you. You're very welcome, love. Anytime. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you are interested in a reading, go ahead and submit a donation of $15 to receive a 5-minute in-depth reading. It's all in my profile. You can check out my profile by clicking on my picture here, bloop, clicking on my picture again, bloop, and then clicking on the link, choosing Linktree, and then you can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. But for a moment here, I am going to pause the live. I have to pee. So I'm going to pause this super quick. I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. But go ahead and submit your donations, all the same. All right. Thanks, guys. Only one person left. That's really awesome. All right, guys. So let me see if I missed anything potentially. Yep, I got Chelsea and I got Destiny. Thank you, guys. We have Chelsea first, who sent in the first donation. And then we have Destiny. Let me check this one here. Okay, nobody there. And nobody there. Perfection. Okay, so Chelsea, what type of reading are we doing for you? And thank you so much for submitting your donation. Super appreciate you. Hi, Alexis. Alexis. I don't think I've done that to you yet. But Moira Rose is a great, great, great character. I love her so much. All right, we're going to do a general reading here for Chelsea. Your timestamp's probably going to be around 1:33, 1 hour, 33 minutes. It's very interesting. Okay, for Chelsea. Spirit, what does Chelsea need to know? Spirit, what is the message for Chelsea? Spirit, what is the message for our friend Chelsea here? What's going on for Chelsea? All right, Chelsea, for the first thing that I felt is like I feel very like on a high. I feel good. I feel like I'm laughing. I'm happy. I giggled a little. I also seen unicorn imagery as well. So I don't know if unicorns are very important to you or they have significance to you, or you're just like, who doesn't like a unicorn, right? Because who doesn't fucking like a unicorn? Unicorns are just cute and cool. And you know, interdimensional beings. This is making me feel like I'm just kind of going on my own magical journey. Like that's kind of how it feels. Like I don't know if you're dealing with a spiritual awakening or you're just really intrigued by spirituality. Maybe you want to learn a little bit about it, but I just feel like I'm on a magical journey here. That's how it makes me feel in the body. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening or if something you're interested in, just know like I would embrace it. I wouldn't shy away from it. All right. That is the shuffle. Knight of Swords, trying so hard to grow my spirituality. I really feel like there's a unicorn guide for you. I think that's who that was, who was showing me, but he was very fast, very quick. He was just like, he was on a mission. So I would embrace the unicorns. I would learn about them, see how you work with a unicorn, because I have no idea how to work with a unicorn, to be completely honest with you. But I see them for you. And this is the first time I've ever seen a unicorn. And what's really interesting about this card is that if the sword was a little bit here, she'd be a unicorn. But there is like this white horse. Unicorns traditionally are white. I think they're all different colors, to be completely honest. But the ones that we know and we see in media are usually white with that horn. But I just really feel like this is something that's coming for you. I feel like in a good way, not like run and hide, something's coming for you, but like, something is coming that is very like beneficial and good and fast paced, and like things are they're just moving, they're trucking. This is the second fastest moving card in tarot. Girl, you're transforming and it's a good thing. Oh my God. Wow. What a reading. We have the King of Swords and the Sun. King of Swords is Aquarius. Aquarius is the geniuses. We are innovators. We are humanitarians at our core. We are not afraid to transform. Aquarius is the natural ruler of the 11th house, is a hopes, dreams, and manifestations, social groups, social medias, social anything, endeavors. So I wouldn't be surprised if you like find a place to learn, have a community next to you. It could be a coven. It could just be your local esoteric shop and you learning about spirituality, learning about your gifts, things like that. But there is something here that is growing. Like you said, I'm trying to grow my spirituality before we even pulled the sun. The sun is about growth, right? The King of Swords has a lot of transformation. Butterflies are always transformative. Every time you see a butterfly in your life, know that transformation is coming in for you. But there is growth, vitality, strength, success, power, innocence. Like this is all in this card. And again, like, why do I get unicorn vibes here again? Like, is it just me? Or are you guys getting the unicorn vibes too? Might be just me. Even though they're just a normal horse, but it's always a pole. There's always something like near it that's like representing its horn. Like, wild. And then the next card you have is the card of success. Like, you're going to have this emotional growth. You're going to have the spiritual growth. You're going to stay grounded. Stay grounded. You live in the 5D. No, sorry. You do not live in the 5D. Carla, I got you. You live in the 3D and you visit the 5D. Okay, so the 5D is just a place we visit. It's like a vacation spot. It's like a friend's house. We stay there for a minute, but then we come back home to the 3D. So stay grounded, okay? But this is going to be successful. You are going to definitely really like hone in on your spirituality. I really feel like I'm harvesting my gifts. Like I'm getting them ready to like expand and go out and do all the things. The 8 of Pentacles is the next card with the Emperor. I just feel like I'm in control of my own life. Like I'm in control of my own destiny. I'm in control of what I do. Like I just feels very freeing when I look at him. And usually I don't feel free when I look at him at all. But I do feel a lot of like freeness. Like I'm in control of my own life. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Like this is going to get you in alignment. This is going to get you in alignment. You're going to be doing the work that's worth it. And when I say the work that's worth it, I'm talking about your spiritual work, talking about like doing your journaling, doing your shadow work, learning who you are, knowing like why your traumas are there, how they got there, why your triggers are there, so that you can be a balanced person. Spirituality is about balancing out your emotions. It's not about light and love. It's not about just take the positives and leave the negatives. It's the whole kit. It's the whole caboodle. Okay. The whole kit and caboodle. You take it all. Spirituality, if anyone's telling you just be light and love, just work with the positive energies, don't work with the negative energies, they're one and the same. They're one and the same. It's just how you perceive it, right? So trust in the balance, and you are going to get balanced here. But Chelsea, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your reading today. I definitely hope that made sense and gave you some clarity or insight. But I definitely feel like I want to be using unicorns as a guide for you. So look into the lore of unicorns, the spiritual meaning of unicorns, things of that nature. All right, next is Destiny. After Destiny is Carla. After Carla, we don't have anyone else. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation now to get your 5-minute reading underway. It's going to be an in-depth reading of your choice: psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. I want to hear more from my grandma. Is there anything I should know about what direction I should go? Okay, let me see what's going on. Now, I cannot guarantee what comes through with spirit, with mediumship. It's really what spirit wants me to know, what your grandma wants me to know, so I can give her an ask and see if she's willing to answer that question. But I can't guarantee anything that comes through with mediumship. So if you'd like to do the cards instead of your grandma, let me know, because the cards are the details. The cards are going to give you the direction that you need. But we can still get on the horn on the grandma, or get grandma on the horn. Do I know how to speak English? No. So let me know if that's still what you want to do here. I just want to be completely upfront and honest with you. Do you still want to get a hold of grandma? I'm not seeing your response. You might be being filtered for no reason. If she doesn't come through, the cards are okay. It's not that she wouldn't come through. It's I don't know what she's going to say. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know what's going to come through, like with her energy. I do think she'll come through. I think grandma will be here. I don't think that. It's just I don't know what she's going to say. That's what I'm saying. Well, let me see if I can get that information for you. Let me see what comes through. All right, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 41 minutes, about 10 seconds. This is for Destiny, Destiny, Destiny. We're getting in contact with grandma, grandma, grandma. Destiny's grandma, Destiny's grandma, Destiny's grandma. I feel my ears being really stimulated here. I don't know why she's highlighting my ears. I don't know if she like pinched ears or maybe her ears got red when she was hot or uncomfortable. But her ears, like I'm getting a lot of highlight on the ears. It might be your ears. I'm not sure. But it's definitely coming forward, which is wild. Nobody's actually like touched like my earlobes before. So that's a little wild to me. It could be also indicating of listening as well, because the ears are how we listen, right? So if maybe you're not listening to the signs, maybe you're ignoring them, maybe you don't know their signs, but there's something here about listening or just the ears in general. I keep hearing, don't get yourself in a tizzy, don't get yourself in a tizzy, don't get yourself into a tizzy. She used to rub my ears to make me relax. Oh, is that? And then she's saying, don't get in a tizzy. So I think she's telling you to relax. I think she's telling you to relax. And not, I don't want you to take it too seriously. Whatever this is that you're asking her about, what direction you should go, it just feels like don't take it too seriously. You're never too far off your path. If you take a detour, you're just going to get in your path in a different area. There's no such thing as being too far off your path unless you find yourself in an addiction situation, because addiction does stunt your path. It does stunt what you're here to do. But to me, it feels like I just need to relax. I feel like I just need to breathe. Like, I don't know if this is something that you're like feeling like you're holding your breath about, but like, I just want you to sit down. I want you to like just sit down and meditate. And I know meditation is, especially if you're not well versed in meditation, can be very difficult, can be very hard. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a notebook with you. And when you open your eyes, it does not affect the state of mind that you're getting through meditation. So don't be afraid to open your eyes and write down whatever comes into mind. Okay, you're going to see that they could potentially be messages. They could be junk right now because it's just your mind full of stuff and you entering, like getting it out of you by writing it physically down. But I want you to take a notebook. I want you to sit in meditation. Does she want me to pay her debt? LOL. I'm so worried about that. I don't like, to me, it's like, I don't feel like I want to. Like, it's like grandma passed. The debt should be wiped. Like, who, I don't know who the debt's going to go to. And I don't know how debt works after death, but like, I would just submit her death certificate and just be like, hey, she passed. You're not getting your money. You're not getting your money. Because she gave you this money. She didn't give it to her debt collectors. She didn't give it to the hospital. She gave it to you. And I just don't feel like it's that big of a deal. Just like to let like I feel like we're making a little bit bigger of a deal of it than it needs to be. So, I mean, don't take my word for it. Do your research. Like, where does debt go? How does debt get paid when somebody passes away? Get information, arm yourself with information. But like, for me, it just feels like, why would I pay them? Why would I pay them? I'm dead. They're not getting my money anymore. That money's been passed on. So just make sure it's not going to come back on you or anything like this, but I don't feel like it will. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. But like, if you need to talk to any lawyers, you need to talk to, the AI, the computer, and like seeing like what happens with debt after death, just to arm yourself with that information. And that's probably why she's telling you, like, calm down, just relax. Like, it's okay. Don't get yourself into a tizzy about it. Like, they can't come for her. They can't come for her. She's gone, Not to make light of her passing, but it just feels like that's how she feels about it. Yeah, I just want you to sit in meditation. I want you to breathe, because it feels like I need to breathe in my chest. Like, it feels like maybe I've been holding my breath for a long time. And when I say holding your breath for a long time, I don't mean like, I mean like you just been like not been conscious of how shallow your breaths have been. So I do want you to sit in meditation. I want you to breathe through your nose. I want you to do box breathing. 4, 4, 4, 4. What that means is breathe in on a 4 count, hold for a 4 count, let go for a 4 count, hold again for a 4 count, breathe in, hold, breathe in, breathe out, hold. Just keep doing that. But to me, I don't know. It just makes me feel like it's like, no, that's not for them. The money's not for them. So I hope that helps, Destiny. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for having us connect with your grandma again. Okay, thank you. I just miss her. She was the one I went to for reassurance for everything, and she's still reassuring you. That's why she's the only spirit ever, and I've been doing this since 2022, so for 3 years. It's the only person that's ever touched my earlobes, ever. And if that's her sign to you of relaxation, I definitely would take it, because it's also like, don't get yourself into a tizzy. Like, I heard that almost immediately. So I do feel like just relax, do the research, go with the flow. But this money's yours. It does not belong to the debtors, the collectors, the whoever. Like, it just doesn't feel right to me. But again, do that research, talk to lawyers that you need to talk to, whatever it is, right? All right. Thank you so much, Destiny, for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I am sorry about the loss of your grandma. That is something that it's so tough to lose anyone, but somebody you love so much like that. But I love you, and I thank you, and I'm wishing you the best, okay? All right. So Carla, you are next, my friend. After Carla, we don't have anyone else. Hi, Onyx. Go ahead and get your donation in if you're interested in a reading. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Carla is here. Hey, girl. Hey. What type of reading are we doing for you? Psychic readings. That's a topical reading. Or we're doing a general. Perfection. She was on it. She knew. Thank you, Destiny, for liking the live as well. All right, let me go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here. But guys, after Carla, we got an opening. So if you want to get your donation in now, feel free. Carla, I immediately feel like you're an intuitive, because the way that the visuals in my head, like when I think about, oh, why is the timer going? Quit it. That was ridiculous. Sorry, the timer was just going. But your time stamp's like 1 hour, 49 minutes. Give it like 15 seconds. But I feel like you're an intuitive, because the way that I imagine like my connection is like a light in my head, and it meets my spirit guide Juniper, and then it usually stops there. But like the light in my head went even further. So I do feel like you are an intuitive. I don't know if you do what I do. I don't know if you read cards. I don't know if you're just like a claircognizant person where you just kind of have a knowing, like something's not right here. This person's lying. I don't have any evidence, but that person's fucking lying. Like, I just feel like I think you are claircognizant. Like, that's what really makes me feel like is correct for you. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp. And for anyone who's new here, confirmation. So you're just a natural intuitive. You just naturally know when something is not quite right, when something is right. So follow that claircognizance, okay? Let me know if that makes sense, if you are aware of your claircognizance. And it's just what claircognizance is. It's just a knowing. Oh my God, I always burp that loud. And yes, I am. Okay. We have the World here. The World is the card of endings. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. The World could actually indicate travel as well. This is an ending coming into a new beginning. This is saying that you have everything you need times 2 of the Magician's Wands. The Magician's Wand is right here in her hand. She's the card of the Manifestor. She has all the tools of tarot at her disposal. The Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles, the Swords. She has success, passion, and innocence, protection, and consistent access to it. You have everything you need. The fixed signs are here again: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. These are the things that are unmovable, they're unchangeable, they're fixed, they're stubborn. So this new beginning is is stubbornness. She goes, I don't know where to go for career or feel stuck. So there is something ending, but you have everything you need to go to the next chapter. I can see the confusion. This is like, I'm balancing things out, trying to figure out like how to balance it. What do I do? How do I go about it? So I do see that here in the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to get into a partnership though. Very interesting. Actually, it's a partnership that you might end. It might be what you're trying to debate, like what's going on with this partnership. I know you're asking about career right now, but this is the card of relationships. It's the card of partnership. So this could be a business partner. Oh my God, really? This could be a business partnership though. This could be a romantic partnership. This could be a friendship. Okay, so relationship is a broad term, but this is a soulmate level connection. So you could be balancing some things out of like trying to figure out like, do I go forward with this partnership? Is there things here that's good? Like, what is it here? And there's something here that potentially, again, we're talking about endings though. Is it Preston? I'm not sure. I don't get names. But again, these are endings. Like we're talking about an ending. So if you're in a relationship with Preston, you could be ending that relationship, especially because we have death. Death is death and rebirth, letting go of things that are not serving us so that we can bring in what belongs to us. So there could be something you're balancing out with a partnership here. Now, again, I want to point out the fixed signs, specifically Scorpio. This is the card of Scorpio. Scorpio is the natural ruler of the 8th house of other people's money, death and rebirth, which is just metaphorically letting something go so that you can bring in what belongs to you. I just saw 1, 2, 3 on the timer. Things are growing. Things are going. Death and rebirth, letting go of what does not serve us so that we can bring in what belongs to us. The metaphorical death and rebirth. The 8th house is also about taxes and about sex. This is something that's unknown, unseen. You can see here, this is the tower, not the tower. The 2 towers in the card, though, do represent the moon card. The moon card in tarot is about unseen circumstances, unknown enemies, causing growth and evolution, dog and wolf, that is causing wisdom, bringing forth wisdom, that you are going to use that wisdom to bring the sun in here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign in tarot that you can have. The sun is saying like things are going to get better, things are going to peak, things are going to bring warmth and vitality and strength and success, but you do have to decide what is not working. What is not working? Is it your current job? Is it your partnership? Is it your partnership that you have in career? Like what is not working? What are we balancing it out with? Okay, because we're over it. We are over it. But once we realize, like, and her shirt literally says the words over it. I know you can't see it. She goes, I'm single. So again, this is about, it could be about business partnerships. It could be about romantic partnerships. It could be about friendships. I told, remember in the beginning when I said relationship is a broad term. Relationships are not just love. They are all sorts of different things. You have relationships with your coworkers, with your friends, with your family members, with your any business partnerships. But there's something coming in here that is going to be a partnership, whether it's business or relationship. But it feels like to me, like I'm trying to figure out what is not working in career, in your love life. What am I doing that's not working? Because I'm over it. I'm being presented with more of the same. I don't want more of the same. I am over it. You're not being heard when you're being saying like, this is what I want to let go of. Yes, I do, Destiny. I absolutely do for you, darling. And then the last card we have in the reading, because we're not going to stop, we pull the 5 cards, you're going to get 5 cards, is the 6 of Wands, which is the card of victory. So if you know what you want, especially in career, move towards it. You may need to balance some things out to receive it. You may need to get a partnership to receive it, but do not bring the old in with the new. Let the old go. Let the old attitudes, the old mindsets, the old partnerships, let them all go, because they're not serving you. They're not doing what they need to be doing. They're not doing what's best for you. They're just not listening to you. But you do have the potential of victory here, okay? But you need to know what you want and go for it. So I hope that made sense, Carla. It makes me feel like it kind of was all over the place for you. So I don't know if it made sense, but if it did make sense or doesn't, just let me know in the comment section. But there is something coming in that you need to let go of that is not meant for you. That's going to bring in something better for you. It's going to bring in that victory. So we know if that made sense there, Carla. Yes, thank you. You're very welcome. Anytime, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for submitting your donation. I really do appreciate that so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Destiny, I got you. Thank you so much. And then after Destiny, guys, we don't have anyone else. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your donation. Very Sharpay coded. Where are my High School Musical girls at? Hey. Carla, I got okay, not a problem, Carla. I got you. I like that you put another read on there. It made me giggle. I got you, darling. We'll get it. We'll get you another one. But right now we do have Destiny. Destiny, just let me know what type of reading, what topic we're doing. I think you were asking for a general. So let me just know that you're here and we'll do your general reading for you. All right, there she is. Let's go for it. All right, your time stamp is 1 hour and 58 minutes. Woo! The anxiety I feel in my body makes me feel like I want to vomit. It's just anxiety. It's just what it is. It just feels anxiety. It feels rough. It feels like I just feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable. Oh, so let me know if that makes sense. But this is for Destiny, Spirit. What's the message for Destiny? What's the message for Destiny? What's the message for Destiny? But I just like, ooh, it's just so much. This feels like so much pressure, so much anxiety. I feel like I'm going through panic attacks. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally immature. There's somebody who is not emotionally stable. This is somebody who really kind of rocks the boat and then leans back and goes, yeah, what are you going to do about it? I did that. What are you going to do about it? He's not my favorite king. I don't really like him that much. He knows it. He hasn't come out as much frequently, to be honest. But there could be somebody in your life that just feels like very dramatic and could be blaming you for it, emotionally unstable. This could be somebody that's gaslighting you or something like that. There's just something with anxiousness. We do have Death right away. By the way, Death is my favorite card in the deck. Okay, is my favorite card in the deck. Just full disclosure. Wow. Wow. I feel like I want to read it like this. Yes. Okay. So we have Death. Death is my favorite card in the whole deck. Love her. Stan her. She's beautiful. Because what she's telling you is something's not working. Something's not working. What isn't working? Let it go. Let it go. It's not meant for you anymore. It's not belonging to you anymore. It's not serving you anymore. The Death card is saying, like, we got to let go of the things we're holding on to that's not working out so that we can bring in what belongs to us, what's meant for us, what's here for us, like what is ours, right? And again, like this card is a card that is also in reference to the Moon card because we have those two towers in the back. The Tower card, or not the Tower card, the Moon card is saying that there's unseen circumstances, unknown enemies causing growth and evolution, and which is bringing forth wisdom. Now, I did not mention it in Carla's last reading. So Carla, this is also for you. This is an eclipse. The face in the moon is an eclipse. You can see the sun around it peeking through, right? So this eclipse season, oh, wow, the timer just never went off. So you got all that for free there, Destiny. And so just know that the timer didn't go off. You got all that for free. But the moon is saying like the eclipses that we have just experienced. We just had eclipse season from September 7th to September 21st in Pisces for the full moon. And the new moon was in Virgo. Full moons are endings. New moons are new beginnings. So the moon card is saying like this eclipse season, the next 6 months, you're going to be figuring out what is not working. What has been unseen is going to come to light in this 6-month period. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom. You're going to gain a lot of insight. Scorpio is the natural ruler of the 8th house of death and rebirth, other people's money, other people's resources. I should be saying resources because that's what it is. It's not just money, it's resources. Taxes and sex. Scorpio is the sex organs. Okay. They are the reproduction. They are the hot and heavy of all the zodiac. Okay. But whatever you're leaving behind, it's going to be revealed to you quick. Hi, Lonnie. I got you, my love. Thank you so much. You're going to be after Carla. Now, the 8 of Wands is something coming in quick. This is the fastest moving card in tarot. This is a card of alignment as well, getting into alignment. No wand is intersecting with any other wand. They are completely parallel. They are completely in alignment. And this is a message coming out of the blue. This is a DM, a voicemail, a face-to-face interaction. This is something that you are not expecting coming out of nowhere that is going to lead to a new beginning for you. A new beginning in intuition, a new beginning in your emotional body, new relationship, new love, new creativity. Did I say creativity already? But this is a card of creativity. This is something that's going to be so fulfilling to you that it's going to literally overfill this cup. And the reason this lake is here is because the cup is fulfilled. You have the sun here as well. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have. So this message coming in, it might feel like a lot. It might feel like a lot because it's telling you like, hey, there's something you need to let go of because this message came in to tell you that this is no longer serving you. The unknown is coming to light so that you can be fulfilled. You can start again with your cup full. Hi, Safa. I got you after Lonnie. So this is really beautiful. This is really good because what it's leading to is victory. The 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is the victory card in the deck. This is a card of moving forward, feeling supported. These 2 horses in traditional tarot are the same horses. I want to see if I can see them actually or find them. So I'm going to put this here for right now. But this is something that is going to allow you to feel like you have a lease to like go forth and do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. You're not going to be restricted. You're going to feel supported. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel like you got this together. Like, I really think this is going to end up being beneficial for you. Very interesting. But this is what they look like in traditional tarot. Even though this one doesn't look like it has a mane. So whatever. That's what they say, that these 2 horses are the same. Now, the last card in your reading, after you get this victory, you get the support, you're walking forward. I mean, you could be going viral at this time as well. My last rope just went viral. I don't think I said that lyric right because I don't think I know the lyric fully. But either way, this is going to lead to something that's really, 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 really good here. Really beneficial, really beautiful because this is your luck. Luck is turning in your favor. Yes, this message coming out of nowhere, coming out of the blue, unexpectedly, is going to change the game in such a positive way. It's going to remove whoever needs to be removed from your life, whoever's not serving, whoever is like being an asshole to you, telling you like, I need that money. Grandma left you that money, but I need it. Like whatever is happening, you're just gonna be like, nope, not doing it, not allowing it. Things are working out for you. Things are working out for you. So trust that it's coming in for you in a very good and positive way. Again, remember how I told you to meditate earlier, Destiny? This is the card of meditation. This is the card of meditation. Taking a break, taking a moment, laying down, like relaxing. So I definitely want you to meditate. I definitely want you to meditate. Do the box breathing that I told you about, because this is a card of like, you're going to be able to rest here. Like, I feel like after all this happens, like I have a moment to catch my breath. I have a moment to take a break, but I do want you to meditate in the meantime. Okay. So Destiny, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the page with your second donation here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Hi, Selena. We have Carla next. Carla, thank you so much. And we have Lonnie. Then we have Safa. Carla says, how does Preston feel towards me? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Just going to do some cleansing breaths. Sorry, just the way I just feel like, in my body. It just feels really rough. Your timestamp's going to be 2 hours and 7 minutes. This is for Carla. Spirit, what does Carla need to know about love with Preston? Spirit, what does Carla need to know about love with Preston? Spirit, what does Carla need to know about love with Preston? I don't like how I feel. I don't like how I feel. I feel like I'm down and out. I feel like I'm a crumbled up piece of paper. I feel like I want this person just to give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. And this person just like, no. I would respect the no. I feel like this is what you need to let go of. This is what that feels to me. Like, this is what you got to let go of. Don't be barking up the wrong tree. Okay. Because it just doesn't feel like there's anything here. This just doesn't feel like there's anything beneficial. There doesn't feel anything beautiful here. It just feels like I'm alone and I just want to be seen. Like, just see me. The Eight of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Wands, this might have happened suddenly out of nowhere where he cut off communication to you, might have blocked you on all platforms, blocked your number, or just plainly ignoring you. But this might have been like very sudden and out of nowhere. And it might have been like, why are you not communicating with me anymore? Why are you just leaving, like ignoring me? Like, why, like what is happening here? Yeah, these two cards are the cards that are really concerning to me, and I really want to work on myself. Like, that's how it feels to me. Like, I want to work on myself. I want to get stable with myself. Carla, yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it feels like it was out of nowhere and it's causing a nightmare situation. I don't feel good. I don't feel seen. Is this a card that already happened? Did you get this card already? The Four of Cups? Because I can't remember if it was you or Destiny. So remind me if you got the Four of Cups already. But the Nine of Swords is the card of like, I can't sleep at night. I don't feel well. I don't feel like I'm seen. I don't feel like I'm heard. I can't stop thinking about this. Those swords, the suit of swords is the mind. It's ideas and inspiration, communication, and taking action when need be. But I don't feel like there's anything here that's keeping me like comforted. I feel very like, I feel weird in my own skin right now. It feels like I want to be somebody else. I want to be different. I want to do this. I want to do that. And you are you. You are you, right? So embracing ourselves, finding our stability within ourselves, learning to love ourselves through our faults, radical self-acceptance, okay? Because the Four of Cups, having it for a second time is a message saying they're over it. They're over it. I'm going to show you on YouTube because my laptop, I don't need to say computer, but I meant to say camera, is a better camera. So you can see the words over it, but you cannot see it on my iPhone because iPhone has a terrible camera system and they always have and they always will. But either way, well, why is he over it? I mean, nobody needs a reason. Nobody needs a reason to be over something at all. You don't need a reason. They don't need a reason. Okay. It's more of the same. It's more of the same. There's no communication, right? There's no communication. It's just more of the same being presented and she doesn't want it. So nobody needs a reason to be over anybody ever. They can just wake up, get the ick and walk away. Okay. But I really want you to work on you. I really want you to work on you because the Eight of Pentacles, like that's what's screaming at me when I see her. Hi, Wendy Sue. When I'm looking at her, she's just screaming like, do the self-work. Do the self-work. Look within, especially because you're claircognizant. If you're not doing the work, you are not going to know when intuition is actually hitting you and when it's a random thought coming through. do the work, do your shadow work, do journaling, go to therapy, whatever it is that's helping you get into alignment with you, because you have everything you need to move on from this person. This person doesn't want this relationship. This person doesn't want it. They're over it. I mean, they just don't want it. The magician is saying that you have all the tools of tarot at your disposal, the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance. You have it all. It's time for you to really take all of this energy and put it into you and get yourself into alignment. She cannot manifest properly if she's not in alignment. But what that's going to happen is that you are going to get into stability. This is you. This is not about him. This is not about Preston. I want to be very clear about this. This is about you. Learning how to love yourself, learning how to be in alignment with yourself, learning how to be stable with yourself. There is nothing here with Preston. I'm not seeing anything here with Preston. I'm seeing like you need to start really honing in on you. What do you want? And it's not just Preston. When you talk about like what you want, it's about the traits of somebody. I want somebody who's going to treat me well, who's going to respect me, who's going to be a true partner, who's going to pick up the slack when I'm slacking, and I'll pick up their slack when I'm slacking. I want somebody who's going to be a 50-50 partnership. I'm not taking care of them. They're not taking care of me. We're taking care of each other. You want to look for traits, not I want Preston. Because I don't see anything coming in that is beneficial for him. I think this is your opportunity to really look within and really say like, okay, I need to heal from this. I need to get like grounded from this. And I need to really do the work. I need to do my shadow work. I need to understand where my triggers are, why they are there, what my traumas are, how to heal from those traumas. Really, really, really concentrating on the self before anyone else comes in. Now, I am not a believer of like, you have to love yourself to fall in love and find a real partner. I don't believe that. I think you can hate yourself and love somebody else and have a relationship, but is it going to be healthy? That's the question. Probably not. If you're not healthy, how can your relationship be healthy? Right? Healthy people love themselves. So Carla, I'm sorry to point at you with my pen. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was doing that. But Carla, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I would leave Preston alone. I would not engage further with Preston. All right, guys, we are moving on. But Carla, I do hope that made sense, my darling. Let me know in the comment section if it did. But Lonnie, we're going to do your weekly. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're ready. And then after Lonnie, we have Safa. After Safa, we don't have anyone else. Go ahead. So is he going to contact me? No. Carla, he is not. He's not going to contact you. He's over it. He doesn't want it. Let it go. Okay? I know it's hard. Like, trust me. I've been there. I've done that. I know it's super hard, but it's going to be in your best interest to not contact this person. Don't wait by your phone for this person to contact you. This makes me feel like this is done. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to love ourselves, and we're going to be ready for the next thing that comes our way. Does he think I want him? Carla, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters what he thinks. I don't think it matters, and it did not come through the cards. If you want more information on it, Carla, we can do another donation if you'd like. You don't have to by any means. I don't want you to feel pressured by any means, but if you want more information about what's going on, like we can do another reading on it, but it's just going to be the same. Okay. Leave this boy alone. Leave him alone. All right, Lonnie is here. Lonnie, your timestamp is 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we're just going to get started here. Spirit, this is for Lonnie. Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? What's going on here for Lonnie? Woo, Lonnie, I feel hot. I feel immediately hot. Like, I don't know if you're going somewhere warm. I don't even know if you live somewhere warm, but like, I just feel like I'm doing something. Like I feel active. Like I'm actively like doing something. Let's go ahead and start the timer. Let's pull these cards here. We're gonna cut it. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of something coming in out of nowhere unexpectedly that's now making you have to be like on guard, taking a moment and be like, where to come from? Is this done coming through? What is happening? Like very much of that energy. Okay, but this is a healing energy as well. So this could be something that unexpectedly comes in that actually causes you to heal some more. Healing is never done. It's a journey. It's never done. What's today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, Thursday's gonna be. I feel like Thursday's a good day that I'm getting a lot of sleep. I'm gonna catch up on my lost sleep here. So you might have somebody taking care of the kids where you can just snooze on Thursday. But let's talk about Friday. Friday is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is kind of like weighing out their options. There is things that I have to choose that I'm not sure exactly. I want to do research this day. I want to really look into like what my options are. What's the reality of these options? What am I supposed to do with these options? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to research things, even though this card is not a card of research, but I just feel like I'm balancing things out. And I have to have more information to know like how to balance them. Hopefully that makes sense for tomorrow. Saturday is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups are new beginnings, brand new beginnings, a new emotional beginning, a new creative beginning, a new intuitive beginning, not a new relationship. I don't feel like you're getting a new relationship. I'm pretty sure you and your husband are still together. But this is something that is going to be fulfilling. I feel like the whole family is going to be involved with this, whether we go to a new place for the first time, like we see this new museum, we go to this aquarium we've never been to before, but it just feels like something new is coming in, and it feels invigorating to me. I feel excitable. I feel like, yeah, let's check out this thing. Let's go to this event. Let's go here. Let's go there. I just feel like something's happening where I'm going somewhere and I'm experiencing something new, and I'm just feeling fulfilled with it. Like I just like breathe at the end of the day and just be like, she says, yay. The Hierophant is Sundays. The Hierophant is a leader, is a role model, is a teacher, a spiritual leader. When I say leader, I mean spiritual leader. Like bringing forth wisdom, staying grounded, imparting that wisdom, making sure you're asked before you impart this wisdom, because you could be portrayed as a know-it-all type of thing, like, which is super annoying, like whatever. It's none of your business if they think that about you anyways. Let them think that. Fuck it. But the Hierophant is like, I think I'm having like a really good lesson. Like I'm teaching my kids something. I'm teaching the family unit something. Like I feel like I'm really like I'm learning such things and I'm teaching things. Like it just feels very absorbent that day. So you might be teaching something and they may be absorbing it really well. On Monday is the Seven of Wands, in the right place at the right time, having the vantage, the upper hand. You have, like, nobody can touch you. Like you're Teflon. Nobody can touch you. You are able to disarm anyone that comes your way, anyone that's bringing in bullshit or drama or whatever, just like trying to get at you, maybe their thoughts about you, whatever. But like you're gonna stand tall, you're gonna stand strong, and you're like, fuck you. I'll disarm you if I have to. Tuesday is the Three of Cups. I feel like you're getting with family. It could be friendships, but it feels like family members. My sisters, my sister-in-law is like, I feel like I'm getting with the family on Tuesday, where it feels very like I feel a lot of laughter. I feel a lot of like connection. So this could be friends, but to me, like I look at it, I'm like, I feel like I'm like hanging out with the family that day. Could be a random hangout, could be a planned hangout, but I just feel like Tuesday is going to be a good day to get with your family members, your sisters, sister-in-laws, whatever it is. Okay. On what is it? Wednesday, we have victory, the Six of Wands. It's going to be beautiful. You have victory. You have people like supporting you. You feel supported. I feel like this is a whole new swing. Like things are really working out. I guess it's Ace of Cups energy, right? Like there's something whole new. Like it feels new and inviting, and it feels like I have this ability to like hang out and be seen and have help and be supported, and it feels really, really good on Wednesday. And then again on Thursday, you're gonna take a break. You can take a moment. You can take a rest. Take some meditation. Take some meditation like it's a pill. You're gonna meditate. Like, I just feel like I'm connecting with my ancestors as well, my guides, my angels. I just feel like I just need a moment, though. Like, I feel like I just need a moment. I need to breathe. I need to take a rest. I need to sleep for 12 hours. Like, just leave me be. So if you can rest on Thursday, that's going to be really beneficial for you. All right, Lonnie, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight for the week ahead. Stop. Sorry, not you guys. My timer kept going. Lonnie, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you so much. Mwah. All right. Yep, that's an amazing week. And last week was spot on as usual. Oh, thank you, Lonnie, for letting me know. And I'm looking forward to this week for you. It's going to be so much fun. Really embrace that new thing that's coming in, like whether it's a new adventure, a new segment of your life. Like, it just feels like things are flowing. All right, Safa, my love, thank you so much for being here. By the way, I don't know if you can see it, and it's backwards, but we're at 2 hours and 22 minutes. Good things coming in for you, Safa. Yes. And for Lonnie, I'm taking it both. That's like a cuss baby. You have a badass week, girl. Shit. And thank you. Love you. All right, Safa, what type of reading are we doing for you? I don't know how to position the cards anymore. Hi, Asha. How are you? What's coming from me? Oh, from October to March. Ooh, I like this question. I like it. Let's check it out. Thank you, Asha, for liking the live as well. Spirit, this is for Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Thank you for sharing, Lonnie. Spirit, what does Safa need to know for the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know for the next 6 months? What's going on here for Safa? All right, last shuffle here. Oh, my goodness. Nope, I lied to you. This is the last shuffle here. All right, there we go. Nice. Safa, this is the first time strength has come through. We're just going to do readings because apparently I'm not getting any channels as full cards. But the strength card is here. Strength is saying, like, you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. You have consistent access to it. That's why the infinity symbol is there. That infinity symbol is saying, like, you got this. You have consistent access to your strength. Don't forget how strong you are. There could be a strong Leo positioning in your chart, whether it's your first house of self. Hi, that's me. Or is your sun sign or moon sign, or is in a very lucrative place like your 10th house of career or something like that, or your 11th house where you're more seen. But the strength is related to Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Also, I want to point out her sun, her crown there, her flower crown. The other card that has a flower crown is the sun, but it's also the Fool. The Fool is taking that leap of faith on yourself and knowing that no matter what happens, you are going to land on your feet. You're going to be okay. 2 4s. The 4s are the cards of stability. They're the card of strength. They're the card of evenness, because you have to have 4 legs on a table in order for it to be a table, right? So it has that stability, has that strength. The 4s you got were the 4 of Cups. So you may feel overwhelmed, because that's what I feel like here when I look at this card. I just feel overwhelmed. I feel like, yeah, I might be over it, but I'm just like, I still feel like I'm trying to like get my balance, because there might be something I have to let go of that I may not have realized like I had to let go of. So the next 6 months, you're going to maybe realize like there's some things I can't take with me, and I got to let them go. I can't bring them in the next journey because they're either not supportive or they don't believe in me or I have outgrown them. Simply outgrowing somebody is a valid reason to like leave them behind, right? It's very valid. Hi, Gingy. But this is something that you are going to leave behind and you're going to be better for it. You're going to be better for it. So in the next 6 months, I mean, you might be end up moving to California, right? So this could be what you're leaving behind. You could be over the old shit that you're dealing with right now and leaving it behind, letting it go so that you can feel powerful. You can bring your power back to you. The 5 of Swords and moving in the next 6 months. Okay, so that is it. Oh, that's scary. No, it's not going to be scary because you are going to be victorious. The 5 of Swords is I'm taking my power back. Yeah, there might have been a conflict. Yeah, there could have been something that I need to let go that ended up being a conflict, but I'm victorious. I'm the one who disarmed these other 2 people, and now I have their weapons. I have their swords. The swords, remember, are the element of your mind. It's the element of air. Air is the mind, communication, action, ideas, and inspiration. This could be just your mindset. You defeating your own demons. You letting go of the fact of like, I'm going to leave here and I'm going to be successful and I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to let go any doubts I have, any negative mindsets I might have, and I'm going to really thrive because you're going to be in the right position at the right time. Hi, Amanda, doing the right things. Okay, you have the upper hand. You have the vantage. You have what it takes to move forward. You have what it takes. Nobody can touch the character. They're all at a bad angle. She is at a way better angle that she can disarm all of these ones, okay? All of these people trying to get at her. She can handle herself. She can handle herself. You can handle yourself. And then the High Priestess. The High Priestess is really channeling in your spiritual awakening, your spiritual endeavors. She is an intuitive. She is the most intuitive. She doesn't come out for non-intuitive. So you may be working on your intuition as well, or working with your manifestations, working with anything that's spiritually related. Okay. Meditation, manifestations, spiritual gifts, intuition, things of that nature. Carla, thank you so much. She said, hi, LOL. You're so cute. I got you right after Safa here, Carla. So with the High Priestess, though, trust yourself. Trust yourself. She is the mother. She is the maiden. She is the crone. I don't know if you want to work with Hecate. Hecate's name is said in all sorts of different ways. I say Hecate. Other people says Hecate. Other people says Hecate. It doesn't matter. You say your name, unfortunately, because it's just different dialects, right? I kind of want you to work with her. So if you're working in spirituality, the goddess Hecate, Amanda, I got you. Thank you so much. The goddess Hecate is the witch goddess. Like she is the mother, she is the maiden, she is the crone, she is the triple goddess. She is witchcraft. She brings witchcraft forth. I get her a lot, so I think you might be being called by her. You might be being called on her, and I don't bring deities into readings, not typically. I'll bring in saints. Saints get brought in a lot, but I don't typically get goddesses, right? And this is a goddess. How are finances? I'm not seeing finances. I don't see finances. Maybe something you're saving. Maybe you're saving your finances. Where is the card? There it is. Maybe you're saving your finances. Make sure you're saving every dollar you got. There could be potentially that. But if you want to know more about finances in the next 6 months, we can do another reading. If you want to, you don't have to by any means. I don't want you to feel pressured by any means, but like we can look at it because our timer did go off. So let me know if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I hope to see you again soon. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. All right, Carla, we got you next, my love. Then we have Amanda, and then we only have spots for 3 more people. Only have spots for 3 more people after Amanda. So go ahead and get your donations in now. But we only have room for 3 more. Carla said, I'd like to know about my mom, if she's going to recover or how she feels. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see what's going on. Whew. Spirit, this is for Carla. Spirit, thank you, user 1, for the follow. Spirit, what does Carla need to know about their mom's health? Whew. Spirit, what does Carla need to know about their mom's health? Spirit, what does Carla need to know about their mom's health? Your timestamp for this one is 2/3/1, 2 hours, 31 minutes. And I just feel really like nervous. I feel a little bit scared about what's going on with her health. I feel like your mom's doing your best to be like putting on a brave face and be like, I'm okay. But she might not be okay. She just might be saying that because she doesn't want you to worry. But I just feel like I do have a worry. I do have fear about this situation. We're going to see what the cards have to say, but I just feel like I want to really be with her. Whether you can be physically or not, that's neither here nor there. But like if you physically can be with her, like be with her. If you cannot physically be with her because you're in a different state or a different country or whatever, call her on the phone, FaceTime or whatever. I just feel like I want to be there. I feel like me being a presence in her life is something that helps. I just feel like even if you're not doing anything at all, I feel like it still helps. You might have a healing energy about you. You are an intuitive, Carla. But I feel like you might have a healing energy to yourself as well. So you could just be a natural healer. I'm a natural healer. I've literally healed every man I've ever been with in my entire life, including this man that I'm with now, who I do love probably more than anyone else. But I've healed him too. So, and I've done nothing. I sat and just hung out with these men and I've healed them. That's all you need to do is sit with your mom and hang out with her or be on the phone with her or whatever, whatever is what you can do. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. This is stability. So I do think your mom is going to get stable. I think your mom's going to get stable, whether it's a drug recovery, a sickness, or a cancer, whatever it may be. Maybe it's just a virus. But I do feel like stability is coming in. At the end of the day, it might be an ugly road to get there, but this is a card of stability. Like this is what she is. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is a very stable knight. He's my favorite knight, by the way. Yeah, she's going to be okay. She's going to recover. Okay. What's really, 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 really interesting about your reading that nobody else really gets is that you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Sometimes people get the pair, but it's really rare if somebody gets another court card of the same suit. The Pentacles are material gains because it is Earth. Earth is about what you get here, material gains. Strength is here as well because the strongest thing on Earth could be diamonds, but really it's the Earth itself. It's truly just the Earth itself. Like it's the most stable, strong thing. And it will correct itself. It needs to. Like if something becomes unstable, sinkholes happen to kind of like make it more stable. So things can get a little right. But either way, Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen of the deck. The King of Pentacles is the richest king of the deck. Most stable, most luxurious, most abundant. She is Capricorn. So this is work. This first, the 10th house of career. This is Taurus. Taurus is the second house of income and possessions, but this is the slowest moving. So the recovery might be a little slow, but she is going to recover. Okay. She just makes me feel like I will recover from this. You got 2 knights, which again is another thing that's interesting. Out of 4 knights, you got 2. This is a knight of like ready to take off. I'm ready to take off. I'm ready for recovery. I'm ready to not be sick anymore. And I do consider addiction sicknesses. I do. I truly do think it's a sickness. It's just a mental illness. But the Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands is like ready to go. They're rearing. They're ready to take off. They're ready to take on whatever it is that you need to take on. So if you can talk with your mom, hang out with your mom, I would suggest doing that as long as you guys have a good relationship, a healthy relationship, Safa, I got you. Thank you so much. You're going to be after Amanda. We got 2 more spots available, guys. And then another thing is super interesting. This reading is super interesting to me because we have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Amanda, I'm getting new internet tomorrow. I don't know what else to do about it. Go in and go out. Maybe it's better. Maybe getting out of the app and coming back in. I'm not sure. Or maybe joining me on YouTube. That might be better too. But the Wheel of Fortune, luck, and we have the sun, which is the most perceived positive sign. This is why I know for sure she's going to recover. The sun is here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign. There's growth, there's vitality, there's strength, there's success. The wheel of fortune is luck. It's luck. But this is something that is very, very beautiful, very much like things are working for the way they need to be working. They're moving forward in the way they need to be moving forward. It's something good. It's like, I do feel like you have luck on your side. You have vitality, strength, success, growth on your side as well, positivity. It's going to work out. Like, your mom's going to get ready to recover, and like things are going to start moving. Okay. I hope that made sense there, Carla. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your third donation today. I really appreciate that so stinking much. And I do hope this made sense. I hope this gave you some clarity or insight. And I have high hopes, high hopes that your mom's going to recover. Okay. From whatever illness she's dealing with. What days are you live? So it's kind of sporadic, but my goal is to be live from Monday to Friday. Saturdays I am live as well. It is the subscriber appreciation Saturdays where I'm live and my subscribers come in. I give them free readings, but I'm also open to like donated readings that day too. So basically, yes, I did, Safa. I got you. You're going to be after Amanda, who is right now. But I do offer basically 6 days a week. Sundays I'm going to try to take off, if not Sundays, but like Friday tomorrow, I'm a little iffy if I'm going to be on. I might be on for a shorter amount of time because I do have new internet coming. So I do need to be ready for that. 9:30 a.m. Eastern time is typically when I start. Today I started at 10 a.m. Eastern time because my mom needed a ride this morning. But I'm on till at least like 2 p.m. Eastern time or whatever I hit my goal. I do private readings. So go ahead and you can schedule a private reading through my website. So how you get there is the same way as how you sent in your donations. Clicking onto my profile, clicking on the Linktree link and selecting website. That's going to take you to my site where you can do a private reading if you would like. But I don't do email or text reads. To me, it's just, I mean, I guess I could do like voice memos, but it just feels like a lot to me. Sorry, I'm at work, so I'm like bouncing back and forth. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine, Safa. No worries at all. All right, Amanda, who are we getting in contact with? Because I saw that you want to do mediumship. Yeah, voice at least. But I don't even know if I want to do that because that means giving out my phone number, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I probably won't be doing that. I'll probably just stick with my Zoom readings where you schedule a private reading, and then we do that here. So that is for sure what I do and what I will continue to do. I'm probably not going to do anything that has to do with my phone number. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't support Meta. I have no Meta at all. I have no Facebook, no Instagram, no Messenger, no WhatsApp. So I probably won't be doing that. Okay, we're getting in contact with Mark. All right, sorry about that. Let's go for it, Amanda. Your timestamp's going to be around like 2:40, 2 hours, 40 minutes. And guys, again, we only have spots for 2 more people, so get your donations in now to make sure that you get on the list. You're welcome. Anytime, Carla. I got you, darling. Spirit, this is for Amanda. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Mark for Amanda. Thank you for being a subscriber, Amanda. I got 6 minutes on your timer. I get this stimulation in my stomach, but it's not like nervousness. It's more like excitement. It doesn't make me feel like it's how he passed or how he had any indications on that. Thank you, Spirit. But I just feel excited. I just feel like with this energy with Mark, I just feel like I'm really like been interacting with you. So I don't know if you've left him like anything, like you left him a food offering, you left his watch or something at the altar, or if you made an altar for him, period. But I just feel like we've been interacting, and it could just be these readings that we've been doing. but it definitely feels like I am actually like with you and interacting with you. And I feel like you're picking some things up. Like, I feel like random laughter, like you might have like the need to just like giggle, might come through, or you might have already experienced just like this, like, I don't know where this laugh's coming from, but I just feel like I need to laugh. I just feel good and happy. And I want you to embrace the happy moments. I want you to embrace them, because those happy moments are real, and it may be just memories you have that make you laugh, but it's just like it's breaking down the grief to a more manageable, like I can handle it. Like it just feels more manageable. Um Were you trying to like hang something up on the wall, or like use a hammer in any way? Because I'm getting like you trying to like do something with like tools, specifically a hammer. Like I feel like, I don't know if you're like just putting in a picture or putting up a shelf or something, but I just like I see you doing like a small little home maintenance. Um, Let me know if that makes sense there. Just so like I feel like he was there. I feel like he was the one who you would do that type of thing. Like he would get the hammer out, he would put the nail. She was not that I can remember. Okay, there's something here with like doing like small house projects. So he might be encouraging you to do small house projects, use his hammer. I don't know, but he literally brought a hammer forth. I feel like I've been blocking him out. Very interesting, because I'm not getting that at all. I'm going to pause this real quick, but like I'm getting like he's here. I feel like I'm interacting with you. Um, it's very interesting that you feel like you're blocking him out, because I get the opposite. I get the opposite in such a strong way. Maybe he's trying to like get through the block. I'm not sure. But I don't feel like you're blocked. Like I don't feel that way. I don't feel like you have a blockage. I don't know if this is intentional and you're just like, I don't want to have the energy around right now. Well, that makes me feel good. I didn't want to upset him. No, I don't feel like he's upset at all. I feel excited. I feel like I'm messing with you. Like I feel like I'm just like playing with you, like I'm maybe flirting with you, but I just feel like I'm messing with you. And I feel like that's what he did in life. Like he would mess with you. He would play around with you. He'd get your goat, if you will. Like he just makes me feel like that's what he's doing now. And I feel like I'm having a great time. Having a great time doing it. Just being a playful. Yes, always. And that's how I feel. So I don't know if he's telling you to hang something up or not, but he is bringing in this hammer. He is bringing in this hammer and he will not let it go. So I don't know if you're thinking about like hanging his picture up somewhere, or a family photo, or maybe a photo of you guys. I would do it. I'd hang it up. I'd hang, like if you have do you have your altar going yet? Have I talked to you about an altar? So your ancestors, your loved ones, they can have a space in your home, never in your bedroom, but in the northeast part of your home is where your altar should be. It's northeastern. Now I'm in my head. I think it's northeast, but it could be northwest. Double check me on the internet. Maybe that's it. I put his pics away. It was too hard. No altar. Okay, so maybe that's what it was. You put his pictures away. He's like, no, hang them up. Hang them up. What are you doing? But if it's too hard right now, it's okay. It's all right. You'll do it when you're ready for it. But your altar can look like this. This not so much, like this is just my money jar. But you're going to have 3 glasses of water in a triangular formation. You are going to ignore the weed over there. But this is a candle. You could have any sort of candle. You could have this candle. I drew this. You don't have to do that. But you can just do like tea lights. Hold on, let me put you back to the altar here. Where's my altar? There it is. You can do tea lights instead, or chime candles. It doesn't have to be this glass candle. It could be any candle. And this is just because my friend gave it to me and I was like, this is very cute. I want to put it to use. Then you're going to put a offering of food there. I always have my apple. My apple is literally been here for months. It does not smell. It's not rotting. It's literally just over time, just the energy is being taken from it. I love her. So you can do that, or you can do any food that you do as well. You can, whatever food you're making for you and the family, make him a dish, throw it on the altar. And this is when you are ready for it. But there's something here that I just want to like lighten. I think I just want to lighten the mood. Maybe that's why I'm feeling this way. Maybe that's why I'm trying to get you to laugh and get you to be excitable. Like I feel like I need to lighten the mood. And also, grief will block out your loved ones. If you are deep in grief, you may feel disconnected from your loved ones. Your loved one is not disconnected from you. They can see you, they can hang out with you, they'll be around you, but it's harder for you to feel them presently and when you're deep in your grief. So do what you have to do right now. If his pictures have to be put away for the moment, they have to be put away for the moment. But he's like I'm just seeing like him just hammering it in the wall. So when you're ready for that, you can do that, but you don't have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. I have no idea why I'm shuffling the cards right now either, Amanda. I think it's just something to distract myself. I feel like I just need a distraction. I feel like I need something to do. I need to like get my hands into something, whether I'm gardening, whether I'm helping the community by at the community center, I'm like putting myself to work, I'm doing that. Like I just feel like I need distractions. Because the distractions to me is just like, it's almost like I'm regaining my footing. Like I'm regaining my footing when I'm doing these distractive things to me. But he's still around you. He's not gone. He's not going to leave. He just makes me feel like, to me, like he's going to be there forever. Unless you tell him to leave. If you tell him to leave, he will leave. That's what I've been doing, distracting myself. So keep doing it. If you want him to leave, tell him to leave. He will leave. But if you don't tell him to leave, he's going to stay around. And there's a part of me that makes me feel like, I don't know if I want him to leave. But Amanda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. I really appreciate you so much. And I hope this gave you some clarity or insight in some way. Just know he's playing with you. He's still trying to mess with you. I asked him to never leave unless he has to for himself. No, he doesn't need to leave. He'll stay. He'll stay here with you. He's planning on it. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, my love. Anytime. All right, Safa, we're going to see about your finances for the next 6 months. Let me know that you're here and paying attention. And Amanda, did this glitch again? Let me know if this was glitchy or things like that. Let me know, because I know you were having a hard time for a second. And guys, we have room for 2 more people. 2 more people. Go ahead and get your donations in. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. We have room for 2 more donations. All right, Safa, let's go for your finances. Your timestamp's going to be about 2 hours and 40, somewhere between 48 and 49. Just a little, but it could be my phone as well. It might be my internet though. Like my internet's been a little screwy, so I don't know. I'm getting new internet tomorrow. We're gonna test the waters on Saturday, hopefully. There's a chance that I might not end up getting internet tomorrow, but hopefully we do. Okay, so this is for Safa. Let me go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here. All right, Safa. What is Spirit? What does Safa need to know about the finances for her finances for the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about their finances for the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about their finances for the next 6 months? What's going on here? What's going on for our Safa? Whew. Come on, nah. All right, so it feels like it's going to be tight. Safa, it feels like it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be manageable. I don't think you're going to go broke. I don't think it's going to be that like intense, because I feel like you have support. I feel like you have your financial support from your sister who's going to be moving in with you, from your family members that are now supporting you. I feel like you're going to be supported, but it just feels like a little tight. And it feels like I don't really want to ask my parents for money. I don't want them to like have any satisfaction of like, I can't do it or I can't make it. So you may not ask your parents, but it does feel like you are going to like really have a tight belt. Okay. So I wouldn't do a lot of like unnecessary spending. Ooh, nice. 7 of Wands. I think you got this in the last reading, didn't you? Let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure you got this twice. So this is you where you need to be on the top here, having the vantage, not letting anyone get you down, you having the upper hand. You are more in control than you know. Okay. So just know if this came in your last reading, this is a repeat message. It's something to really pay attention to. Okay. Girl, this is fate. Yeah, I want you to save. Now, I know you got this card. This is going to be very tight. I got to save every penny. I'm not going to, again, spend unnecessarily, but you are going to be fine. Okay, you are going to be fine, because you are going to do what you need to do to make your monies. And I don't want you to have a negative mindset about money. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Steph, I want to show you this. This is the rune for abundance. I want you. I created this. I made this. I didn't create the rune. The rune is real. The rune is centuries, millennia. I don't know how old. I painted it though. I did the art. I'm the one who put all the cinnamon, all the ginger, all the little specks you see here. This is honestly just herbs. This is herbs I have from my kitchen. And I created this guy. So this is the sign for abundance. Use this if you're ever feeling unabundant. Use it right now. See how it works for you. I will say that it will take time. So now is the time to do it, right? It's going to take time. I had been asking Spirit for about 6 months for a specific abundant manifestation, and it's now coming in. Do you see me getting a high paying position at the end of the 6 months? I see you doing what you're meant to do. I see fate here leveling you up, going into the next realm, going to the next thing. This is the level up card. This is fate. This is Archangel Gabriel saying it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to get in the pearly gates. So this is fate. Do I see you having a higher paying job? I see a lot of positivity. I see the King of Swords here, elevating, transforming, a good communicator, good sense of character. Like I see him here rising to the occasion. We have the Queen of Wands. You know how I feel about her. You got Salem. You got luck on your side. Salem is my cat. It's my real life cat. Here, right here. Now, she is the most fun, light, vibrant, attractive of all of the cards, or all of the court cards, I should say. She's passionate, desirable, motivating, transforming. She is intuitive as well. She follows what makes her heart happy. She follows it. Okay. So I do see you following what you need to be doing. I see you making moves for yourself. I see you transforming. I see you rising to the occasion. And then we have Empress. I see your confidence being boosted. The stone heart of value is here. This could be a card of saying like you are going to get more money than you're expecting. But to me, it feels like I do have to kind of like live on a budget for a while, get my bearings about me, learn where I'm at, learn the city, learn where to go into here, go into there, and things like that. Like get your job, of course. But I just feel confident. I feel seen. I feel creative. I feel like this is going to work out. I think your finances are going to be a little bit of a struggle. You are going to save as much as possible, right? But this is all meant for you to discover. This is all meant for you to level up. Your finances are they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. You have the support you need. You're going to have the money you need. You're going to have everything taken care of. Like that's really, truly how I feel about this. Fake it till you make it, baby. Fake it till you make it, right? Like just know like it's all going to be fine. It's all going to work out. But do save, and don't just spend your money recklessly. All right, Safa, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting another $15 donation. I really do appreciate that so much, my love. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, we have spots for 2 more people. So who's interested in a reading, let me know by submitting your donation. $15 for 5 minutes. We don't have anyone on the list at this time. You're welcome, love. We don't have anyone on the list at this time. So if you want to get your reading underway, feel free. But we have room for 2 more people. I don't really want to restart the live for 2 more people. So if you guys could help me out by liking the live, by just tapping it, that could get us further into the algorithm. Sharing the live, reposting the live will help a lot. Instead of sharing, reposting, because it gets to your followers, people that are following you, to come on in. I just don't want to restart it for 2 more people, or 2 more donations, I should say. Because it can be 1 person and do 2 donations if they wanna. There's never any pressure though. Don't feel like you need to. But we are trying to get further onto the algorithm. And I'm just liking my own live. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you are out there in the ether and you have never seen my face before, hi, hello. I am Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit, and I am doing readings here live. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. And we have room for 2 more donations to come through, 2 more readings. So get your donations in now. Am I really going to have to restart it for 2 more people? Come on. Get us further out into that algorithm. Get us further out. Looks like there's 67 people watching that are not in the room. Come on, nah. What are you doing? How are you out there in the ether? That's what I call you. I call you in the ether. If you're not tapped into the room, you're in the ether. So come on in. If you're interested in a reading, you're in luck. We have time right now for 2 more readings. I am doing them for a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading, as you can see right here. Go ahead and get your donations in to get a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading, or an astrology reading. I feel like I have to restart it. I just get this feeling that I have to restart it. So I'm going to restart it for 2 more readings. But I do want to. Hi. Oh, hi, Mindy. Are you a non-mediumship readings only, tarot, or intuitive psychic? So I'm a psychic medium. So I do mediumship readings as well. But when I do the tarot readings, I'm not doing mediumship. I'm just talking to your guides. Your guides are talking to mine. I'm getting the intuition. I'm pulling the cards. If you want to do a mediumship reading, absolutely. It's all a flat rate of $15. I do offer mediumship. I am a evidential medium. So I'm going to provide you with evidence of who I have here, but you're going to let me know who you want to get a hold of. Just because there's people out here who are not in the room, people who are in the room, whose energy I can pick up on as well, and you pay for this reading. So I want to ensure that you get the person you want to contact. I also do human design readings because I'm a human design professional, and I am also a astrologer as well. So I do astrology readings. Kevin, thank you so much for your question. It's a $15 donation. We can see if Ariel is still mad at you, but go ahead and submit your donation. $15 gets you an in-depth reading of 5 minutes. And we're only doing 2 more readings. We only have space for 2 more readings to do today. So you can get your donation in now to get your reading underway. But Mindy, thank you so much for asking that question. That was a very good question to ask. Thank you for asking it. Just making sure I have no cats before I zoom out and zoom back in. Whee! But I will, yeah, no problem. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll wait for your donation to come through. If you're not interested, that's totally fine, totally legit. There's no pressure ever. I don't want you to feel pressure. I just want you to be like, oh, I like her. I'm going to get a reading from her. That's how you get the best reading. But if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I'm just seeing, like, am I going to restart my live? Like, I'm just on the kind of the cusp of, do I restart? Do I stay? What do I do? So that's why I'm kind of asking, because if you're going to send in a donation, I'm going to stay on this live. Otherwise, I might restart it. Very Sharpay-esque today with the... I'm interested in psychic versus mediumship, but I don't know how I feel about tarot quite yet. So psychic readings are tarot, and mediumship readings are mediumship readings. So we could do any one you want, because there's 4 different modalities that you can choose from. We can do the psychic reading, we can do the mediumship reading, we can do a human design reading, or an astrology reading. Hi, Kel. So that's what it is. So, but if you don't know about if you want to do a reading or not, because I don't do cards for the readings, like for the mediumship, I just channel messages. So tarot is nowhere in the mediumship, but I get you. You might just be on the fence of like, do I want a reading? Like, I don't know if I want that or not. So no big deal, but make sure to follow me just so you can have the option if you ever want a reading. And I feel like I'm going to restart the live. So I'm going to restart the live right now. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. I am looking for 2 more donations to come through today. And then I'll be right back. Okay. Follow me if you haven't followed me. BRB. Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, you are in luck. We are doing readings right now. Go ahead and let me know what type of reading you are interested in receiving. I do 4 different modalities, 4 different types of readings, okay? So I do card readings, which is a psychic reading. It's a topical reading. You let me know what topic you want clarity or insight on. I pull those motherfucking cards. I do mediumship readings where I connect with people who have passed away into the spiritual realm. I am an evidential medium. So I am going to do evidential mediumship for you. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Hi, Jenny Jen. Thanks for coming back, my friend. So I do evidential mediumship. You tell me who you want to get in contact with. I reach out to them. I provide the evidence and give the messages. I also am a human design professional. So what that means is that I read human design charts. I read your energy, what type of energy you have, how it works for you, and how to work with it as well, and how to trust your body with making decisions. And I'm an astrologer, so I do read astrology charts as well. If you want to know about your big 3, you want to know about how your the last eclipse season, which was last month, like literally 2 weeks ago, how that's going to affect you for the next 6 months. We can talk about that, or we can talk about anything else you want to know about your astrology chart. We are looking for 2 readings to do, 2 more donations to come through. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. Again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings is what I offer here. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for coming in. If you're interested, I got you. Looking for 2 more donations. Do you want to know about your love life? Do you want to know about your current relationship? Do you want to know about your career? Do you want to know about your finances? Do you want to know about your health? Or do you want to just have a general message from spirit come through? And I'll let you know what that message is from spirit. I do mediumship, again, evidential mediumship for anyone who's just popping in here. You tell me the relationship to the person you're trying to get a hold of. I ask for that person to come in. I provide evidence that I do have that person, and then I give messages from there. I'm a human design professional. That's a human design chart. It's all about you and your energy. What type of energy do you possess? Everyone possesses different energy. How do you work with your individual energy that you have? And how do you trust yourself with making decisions? That's what human design is all about. It's my favorite reading to give. It is all about you, and it really changed the game for me. It really, literally, I stopped working my full-time job 30 days after finding human design. I'm not exaggerating. Like a month after I found human design, I quit my full-time job. I started doing this work full-time because this is what I was meant to do. And human design really set the path for that for me. I'm also an astrologer, so I do astrology charts as well if you're interested in that too. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We are just waiting on the next donation to come through. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading, again, of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. So yeah, come on in. Come on in, hang out with us today. If you're interested in liking the live, feel free to like the live. That would really be helpful, to be honest with you. Hi, lemon tea magic. I said tree. Chris, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey guys, hey. How are you guys doing on this Thursday? I'm doing well. I'm just waiting on the last 2 donations to come through. I have room for 2 more people to get a reading, or 2 more donations. Thank you. I got them from Zenni.com, Zenni. I gatekeep nothing, guys. Also, if you want to just look up your human design chart for free, you can absolutely do that. There's free charts everywhere, so you don't need a professional's opinion on it unless you want one. So feel free to look up your own human design body graph chart, if you will. And if you can decipher the information, good, because it's your information. I'm glad. If you want somebody else to look at it and be like, what does this mean? I'd be happy to do that for you. But I am waiting here for the next donations to come through. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. And there's a limited space here. Limited space. So get your donation in now. Through my website, or through Venmo or PayPal, the Linktree link is in my profile. You're going to click on my picture here. Once you click on here, there's going to be a pop-up that happens. Click on my picture on the pop-up. Get to my bio, click the link in my bio, select Linktree, and then you can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Chris, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And we have room for 2 more donations. It's all $15 donations for a 5-minute in-depth reading, again, of your choice. Just to reiterate, for anyone who's new here, might just be popping in on a whim. I do psychic readings, which is the card readings. I channel a message. I give you the cards. I do a mediumship reading as well. I'm an evidential medium, so you let me know who you want to get in contact with. I get in contact with them. I provide the evidence. You let me know if that makes sense, and then I provide you with messages. From there, human design readings is a chart reading all about your energy, what type you got, how it works, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. And I am an astrologer, so I do astrology charts as well, where it's all about your big 3. Do you want to know your big 3? That's the important stuff. Your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. Do you want to know how the eclipses have affected you? Things of that nature. But yeah, limited seating, I guess. We have limited space. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I know there's a lot to choose from on this app, so thank you so much for coming in, stopping in for a moment, or hanging out for a long moment, sending in a donation, getting a reading. By sending a donation, you will get a reading. That's how that works. I'm just talking at this point, because I went to Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts, so I try not to have a lot of dead air. So there is a lot of chit chat. Andrea, I got you. Thank you so much. We only have space for one more donation. All right. What is the type of reading you're interested in getting, Andrea? Thank you so much. Sure, not a problem. Psychic reading is a topic reading. So you tell me if you want to get clarity or insight on your romantic life, so your relationship, your love life, which is romantic life. I'm getting tongue-tied. Career, finances, health, or any other topic. This is a topical reading. Mediumship is where I connect with your loved ones who have passed away in the spiritual realm. I do evidential mediumship, but I'm going to ask you who you want to get in contact with. I get in contact with them, provide that evidence, and then give you a message. Human design is a chart reading. This is the chart right here. No, it's not. I lied to you. This is the chart right here. This is my human design chart. It's all about your energy, what type of energy you have, how it works for you, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. And then I also do astrology readings as well. So if you want to know about your big 3, you want to know about the eclipses and how they are going to affect you for the next 6 months, things like that. So that's what I offer: psychic, mediumship, human design, and astrology. Okay, we're going to do a career reading. Let's do it. Now, I do record on YouTube, so I'm going to give you a timestamp so you can watch this anytime you would like. Hannah, I could potentially be helping you. It is a $15 donation for a reading. We only have room for one more person. So if you are looking for clarity or insight on a matter, go ahead and send in your $15 donation, and we'll get you the insight and clarity that you need. If you need to connect with somebody who's passed away, we can do that as well. And human design and astrology is also what I offer. So Andrea, we're just going to take a cleansing breath here. Oh, perfect, Crystal. Yeah, we only have room for one more, so go ahead and send in your donation now. All right, Spirit. This is for Andrea. Spirit, what does Andrea need to know about career? Spirit, what does Andrea need to know about career? Spirit, what does Andrea need to know about career? Andrea, your timestamp is 3 hours, 11 minutes. And the first card that we are cutting, I love her. This is the Empress. Empress is confidence. I feel like we need to boost your confidence. I feel like I need a confidence booster. You may be confident in yourself, but I feel like I need a little bit more pizzazz, if you will, with it. I don't know if that makes any sense. But there is value here in the stone heart. Venus is a planet of value. Sure, it's also a planet of love. Not debating that. She is also a planet of value, though. So just know, like, what is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you like, yeah, I could do this. I want to do this. I'm excited about this thing. Like, follow that confidence, follow where it leads you. Okay. Because the Empress is very sure. She's also very creative. So you could be doing a creative field, whether it's like internet creation, like web design or graphic design. It could be you actually selling art, you writing songs. Like, there's a creativity to her because she is the mother of tarot. Okay. The sun came out. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. There is nobody else who is more creative, more vibrant, more like, there's so much growth, vitality, strength, success is in this card. So whatever is going on, it's going to end up being very, very positive. A lot of growth here. So I don't want you to worry, okay? Yeah, you're in your head about it, though. You're in your head right now about it. You should be doing something creative. I don't know if you already are, Andrea, but like, again, more creativity. Like, literally just looking at this card, you're like, oh yeah, this creativity here. Creativity, because I mean, sun is the creator. The sun is the creator. It creates everything. It creates the warmth that it causes for the flowers to, come out and be blooming, and the creativity here. There's so much creativity. So I do feel like there is going to be a lot here that is very beautiful for you within creativity, but you have to stop doubting yourself. You got to stop doubting yourself. You have the tools it takes to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have the tools it takes to do whatever it is you want to do, as long as it's what you are wanting, right? So career to me makes me feel like there is really high highs, and there is the self-doubt that comes in. Again, I did say, you got to have a booster, right? I said that earlier about having the Empress, the confidence being boosted, because you are overthinking things. Don't worry so much. Okay. I know it's super easy for the internet psychic. Don't worry. You're going to be fine, but you are going to be fine. You have the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. But your mind is being mean to you in the meantime. Just remind yourself that all your bills are paid. You're in a good place to live. You are safe. You are in the moment. You are in the now. That's how you get anxiety to like shut the fuck up, is by reminding yourself where you are in the present moment. Anxiety is fear of the future. It's fear of the things that could happen. Not has happened, not will happen, but could happen, right? So when we remember and we position ourselves so in the moment, in the now, what is happening? I paid my mortgage. I paid my rent. It's good. I paid my car note. I have my car. I have food in my house. My kids are taken care of. My dog's taken care of. Like, just remember, like, you have your shit together. Even if you feel like you don't, remind yourself what you have in the present moment. Because there is going to be something that comes in, or somebody that comes in, that is going to balance some things out. What's really interesting about these two cards together is that in traditional tarot, and I'm going to show you in traditional tarot, that the Six of Pentacles actually has a scale in it. Crystal, I got you. Thank you so much. Our list is closed. Thank you, Crystal. You can see this is a scale. Justice has the scale. She is Libra. So what's really interesting about these two cards is they replace the scales and money with presence and material gains. But you are going to have something even out for you. The tides are going to even. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get more productive. Things are going to like start flowing in a real practical way. All right. Hi, Zoe. So this is something that's going to end up being good. You might end up with somebody who's helping you out in this way. Somebody who's giving you advice, giving you money, giving you a present, giving you some sort of tool that you need to even yourself out. Just be honest. Hi, Becky. Welcome back. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. most importantly. And the Page of Wands is something new coming in, something new that is going to be beneficial, that is going to allow you to really like know what you want and be transformative. She goes with what she's passionate about, what she desires, what she's wanting. She doesn't shy away from what she wants. She is absolutely going to go and get what she needs, whether she's transforming it or she's moving towards it. So I do hope that helped there, Andrea. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really do appreciate you grandly, and I hope this made sense. Hi, Rach. Let me know in the comment section if it did or did not make sense. You can say either or. Who am I to tell you what to say on there? But I do just want to know if that helped. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just trying to get my links shut down real quick because we have met our goal here. There we go. All right, and the last person who's getting a reading here today is Crystal. Crystal, thank you so much for being here. What type of reading are we doing for you, my friend? Thank you for liking the live. But Andrea, I do want to hear from you still. Like, even though we're moving on to Crystal, I still want to hear from you. Yes! Oh, I love human design. I'm so excited. All right, let's do it. So have we done your human design before, Crystal? Because I don't believe so. Oh, you sent me information in it. Perfection. Yes, everything resonated. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Andrea. I'm here for you whenever you need. Just go ahead and follow me. I was busy in the kitchen. That's totally fine. Totally legitimate. Just follow me, and then I'll be here whenever you need. I do private readings as well, all through my website. So I'm just looking into Crystal's information to put into the chart. I just had to refresh the one that you were in. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. You got everything I needed. Ow! Yes, Crystal. All right. Another Aquarian. You were actually born a day before me and about 11 years before me as well. 1 day and 11 years. Me too. Spirit's here as well. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are new here. I do free readings on Saturdays for subscribers. It doesn't look like you're a current subscriber though, my love. But yeah, Saturdays get free readings. But if you subscribe and you get a donated reading, you get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes. That's what I offer. And then anytime I am doing any like little freebie section, I start them all off free for about 15 minutes. You will get priority in those 15 minutes. All right. I'm so excited for many different reasons. I love your chart. Okay. Just trying to position it. There we go. So this is the human design body graph. Before we get into your chart and start your timer, well, we're not going to start it. It's a 5, not a 2, I promise. I'm going to explain to you what you're looking at. So this is the human design body graph, and there's 2 different sides to your chart. There's this red side right here, and there is this white side right here. The red side of your chart is formulated 88 days before your birth. That's when they say the soul imprints upon your body. This is your subconscious side, and the black side of your chart is your conscious side. The black side of your chart is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. These are the things that are conscious to you, and the red side is the things that are unconscious to you. And when I'm talking about red and black, I'm literally talking about these lines right here. And if you have red and black, it just means you have gate 57, the gate of intuitive clarity. Girl, you an intuitive motherfucker. Yes. I don't know why I called you a motherfucker. Sorry about that. Okay, I will join you again. Love you. Love your info. But yeah, so this is this gate of intuitive clarity. You have it on both sides, your unconscious side and your conscious side. So you're intuitive as fuck, my friend. We are not talking about the centers in here. The centers are something different. These are really like kind of areas of life, essentially, about how things are going to be affected. So your splenic center right here is your intuition center and your instinctual center. We have your root. We have the power center, we have the emotional center, we have the ego center, the center of self, the manifestation center, the third eye, and the mind here. Sorry, no, the mind is the third eye, excuse me, and the crown. I apologize for that. Or the head center, if you will. Now, there's 5 different types. There is the there is the generator, the manifester, the manifesting generator, the reflector, and then there's us, the projectors. Starting your timer now. You and I, Crystal, are one of the same. We are projectors. What makes us projectors is we do not have sacral definition. So the power center in the body is the sacral center. The sacral is white. Where you have white in your chart is where you take in energy from external sources, you amplify it up in the body, and you reflect it back out at other people. I will say having a completely open emotional center means that you take in other people's emotions, you take them in like they are your own, you amplify them in the body, and you reflect them back out. You, and I can say this with full confidence, have been called a drama queen. You have been told that you're too dramatic, that you can't handle shit. But what's in reality here is that you're taking in the emotions from every single person that you are encountering in that moment. You're taking it all in, and it's all being projected through you and reflected to other people. Okay. So just know you are not the drama. You are the vehicle in which the trauma is exposed, if you will. I am also that way. So you are a true empath. I only have gate 55 defined. So I have what's known as a undefined solar plexus. You have an open solar plexus. You have an undefined sacral, though. You can see the activations in here. You are not designed for a 9 to 5. You are not designed to a 9 to 5 lifestyle. You have limited amounts of energy. You have inconsistent access to energy. You are made to, or designed to work for 4 hours a day. In capitalism, I'm going to stretch it to 6, but you're really not designed to work more than that. You have to work with things that are really, really meant for you, that are going to inspire you, that's going to be good for you. I also see ADHD in your chart, just FYI. I wouldn't be surprised if you had ADHD. But when you are a projector, you are here to be a guide. You are here to guide others. You are here to really be in management and really like take a look and be like, okay, I can handle this. I can do that. But you are an intuitive. So you should be doing intuitive work, Crystal. Do the intuitive work. Because girl, you loaded. I'll show you my chart after this so you can see like what we're similar in. Because in order to be a projector and in order to guide efficiently, you need to wait to be invited. You need to wait for your invitation. This could look like a physical invitation in the mail. This could look like a face-to-face. Yeah, you should come. You should do this thing. Let's go. This could be a written invitation, or like somebody's just like wrote something like, you could do this, a written invitation, a physical invitation, a verbal invitation. You can invite yourself to things as long as you feel it in your bones. Like you have to be doing something. That's your intuition talking to you. Like, I have to do this thing. I don't know why I have to do this thing. That's an invitation you give yourself. If you feel it in the bones, right? Otherwise, you need to do what makes your heart happy, do what makes you happy, and wait for the recognition for the invitation to follow. And it can be a real drag. Because you could be doing all this work for all this time and nobody see it, nobody give you that recognition. And then you're like, is this worth it? And then boom, somebody comes in and it's like, Crystal, did you do this? And you're like, yeah, I did do that. And they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. You should put this on YouTube. You should put this to the internet. You should take this to your boss. You should do this. You should do that. And that's how the invitations are going to come. You do what you love. You wait for recognition and you wait for that invitation. Now, that is the strategy of a projector, is wait for the invitation. Now, there is what's called an authority center in your body, which is one of the highlighted or defined areas of your body. And you and I, girl, the same. We are the same. We are splenic projectors. That means our splenic center, our intuition center, our instinctual center is our deciding factor. You and I can make in-moment decisions. If you get fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, that's a hell fucking no, dude. That's a hell no. If you are Cleaning 77, follow me on my next reading. We can do it, but I won't be doing any more readings right now. But you are a splenic projector. You are an intuitive. This is your intuition center again, so trust it. And it's fully loaded. It's more loaded than mine. I have all 4 of here, but I don't have these here. You have only 2 that are not defined. Your spleen, your intuition is fully fucking loaded. And you have gate 48, which is the gate of depth. So this is really beautiful. You can go deep in these readings. You can go deep into your intuition to know like what it is for you and what you need to know. You are an intuitive, you are a splenic projector, and you need to wait for the invitation. So Crystal, let me know what you think. What do you think? Did that make sense? Was it validating? It should be very validating information. You are a true empath. You are somebody who is able to really see the situation as is and use that intuition to do whatever it is. You take in other people's energy. You amplify it in the emotions. So don't be worried when other people call you a drama queen. That's a them problem, not a you problem. Period. But Crystal, let me know how you think. Thank you, Cleaning77, for the follow. Yes, thank you. I wish I would follow my intuition more. You have to. You have to learn how to do it because that is how you make decisions. Your authority center in your body is how you make decisions. Trusting in your intuition is something that is going to be vital to you and your decision making. It is something you need to get in touch with because you are a natural intuitive. Okay. Yes, this was recorded 3 hours, and I'm going to say 3 hours, 20 minutes, something around there on YouTube. Remember today's date, 3 hour, 20 minutes. I forgot to actually screen share here, so there won't be any screen sharing, but you can get this chart for free if you want to look it up. But learning how to follow your intuition is going to be the game changer for you. So I definitely would learn about intuition. I would learn what it is, what the 5 clairs are, so that you can understand like fight, flight, fawn, or freeze isn't an instinctual thing that you need to learn is a hell no. Otherwise, it's not going to feel like super big. Like being a splenic projector myself, the decisions I make, as long as I'm not feeling fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, I'm allowed to mess up with them. I'm allowed to say yes to them as long as it feels good in that moment. And then further on, when I'm in it, I could be like, on second thought, in this moment, this isn't for me anymore. I'm going to quit. But trusting your intuition is going to be very, very, very valuable to you. I promise you, as a splenic projector, I promise you. All right, guys. Well, we have made it. We are skedaddling. Thank you so much for everything, guys, getting us to our goal here today. I really appreciate anyone who sent in a donation, anyone who's liked the live, anyone who's gifted the live, anyone who's commented on the live, anyone who's hung out with me for the podcast, anyone who has shared the live, reposted the live, all of that. Samantha, my list is closed, my love, but do you have a question for me? That's cool. People can be born into having intuition. Everyone's intuitive. Every single person on the planet. But your authority center, your decision making is your intuition. Oh no, it's okay if you're done. Yeah, I've gotten my my list here full, but I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back on at 11 a.m. No, I lied to you. Not 11. I will be on at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. I will probably get off a little bit earlier than normal though. Probably around 12:30, something along those lines, because I have to wait for the cable guy to come in. I say cable, I'm getting cable and not internet, but yes, your birthday is planned. Correct. Yeah. Even if you are premature, your birthday is still planned. Yep. And the 88 days beforehand is when your soul imprints on the body about the 3rd trimester. So the soul, like people were saying, like the heart beats when the soul's in the body. It's not how that works. I was working, so I didn't get to stay on earlier. Boo. I'm sorry, Samantha. You can always schedule a private reading too if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Universe, you, my friend, thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time doing this work in this way. I really appreciate you endlessly. I'm just so honored that I get to do this work every single day. And thank you for the ability to be able to do so. My angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. Thank you so much for your love, your protection, your guidance, your knowledge. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for bringing in the people who want a reading. I really appreciate us getting to our goal very consistently. So that manifestation, woo, it worked. I love you endlessly, and thank you so much. Okay, I'll ask your question then. Sounds great. All right, guys, I love you. I will see you on the next one, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Bye.